Yo, what's going on, everybody? I didn't think anything was gonna work, but here it's all working. What's going on, guys? We're back. It's day number 446 of the free-to-play account series here in Marvel Future Fight. We're still cooking through the 11-year anniversary, having all kinds of fun. Honestly, I am. I've been enjoying myself with the account and hanging out with you guys. We got another great live stream lined up for you guys today. We're going to be taking Shalla-Bal to level 80. Very nice. Parking her there. And then we are going to take a look at an announcement on the forums, which isn't really that big of a deal, but it's one of those things that might have confused some people. So happy to show you guys that. And other than that, we're just going to get into account help today. It is Monday, so I'm going to try and dedicate as much of this stream as possible to looking at you guys' accounts. But before we get into that, what's going on, KT3? Thanks for being here. What's up, free to play God? Probably, bro. Probably. Prakash, what's happening, bro? Justin David, hackers indeed. Huge L. Peter, what's up? Stormgate, what's going on? Judy, what's happening? Llewellyn, what's up? Thanks for being here, guys. I know, good to see you, man. Vickety Backety, what's up, dude? Viru, grats on the CTP, bro. Sanjeev, grats on the Kid Omega, bro. Very nice. Good to see you, dude. Sun Wukong, what's up, dude? Good to see you guys. It's Red with 2Ds. What's up, dude? Thanks for being here. Dex, what's going on? And Liam, I don't know if I already said hi, but have another. What's up, Molten? What's up, Agent Venom? What's up, Charlie? What's up, KG? Let's go! All right, jumping in here. Let's jump into dispatch. We are so close to 200 million gold. We will definitely be well up over 200 mil by the time we get to the Super Stream this Friday, May 1st. Hope to see you there, Super. That should be fun. We're going to be doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Oh, bro, free to play God with the greed. I'm really glad that's working for you. I can't say that I would agree that a greed is going to be more consistent, maybe at certain levels of play earlier in the game, but endgame, if Agreed was more consistent against the other two native tier 3s in the game, then everyone would have Agreed on their sentry instead of a conquest. But it is really good that it's working, bro. And I'll bet a Brilly hits super hard, so you end up clapping a lot of people that don't have defense. And that's going to be the thing, right? Is that when you're up against people with high HP and defense, the greed is probably going to get you in trouble. And I think that might be what it comes down to. But shoot, I don't know. I don't even have a brilliant CTP. So there you go, man. What do I know? Yo, we got all the way up to top 55. Dang, man. Yeah, that was wild. Didn't get... Yo, what's up, Neon? I still got you on the list, bro, by the way. There's like nobody on this list except you. So hopefully we can get to your account. I'll try and get to you first if you're in a hurry today. But let's get started so we can get to that. Let's jump in here. As far as events go, I'm lost. I'm lost. Didn't even sleep last night. That's not true. We slept. I'm a liar. But I could have gotten a lot more sleep. Let's start with donating. Keep things in order, otherwise I will get lost. Whoa. What a beautiful request. I'll happily fill. This is about halfway done, and that triggers me for some reason, so nope. And let's go ahead and, sure, just ask for some more of these. I think that sounds good. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. I try to, like, every once in a while, somebody gets written down, and we get to them later. All right, let's keep cooking here. Go ahead and assemble with our pals. Very nice. Jump into the inbox. And in the inbox, we don't have much, man. Alliance Conquest, I just was not able to get my contribution. I had so much trouble sleeping last night. I was almost awake at 2 a.m. for the last phase of Alliance Conquest. But honestly, it was just... It was very green, Alliance Conquest this week. It was very green, so difficult to even find a place to jump in there for contribution. So I don't even think I got to tier 4 mats this week. Bunch of boring. I did, oh nice, got some hidden tickets. I did clear Shadowlands up to like stage 30 or whatever, getting ready to finish that up before reset. Man, I really just want the bios and all you give me is the gold? Strange, okay. Fine. In here we do have some goodies, man. Nice. Congrats on getting 30 attacks. Yeah, I'll, whatever, we'll talk about that in AC chat. There's actually some strategies I want to talk to people about in the Alliance for when we're like dominating. things we may want to do. I know you want to farm as many points as possible, but we also want to try and get people contributions. So if we can like let them cap zones and stuff, yada yada, we'll break it down if we feel like it. But this next week we're gonna be in top 100. Okay, so yesterday, just absolutely min-maxing value. You didn't even know it. We got 50 Soul of the Faltine for choosing Captain America, by the way, from that tier 4 selector. So look at us go. Holy smokes, we can't be stopped. The bonus mission for building Captain America. We also got our 10 million gold today from the web shop, which is absolutely awesome. Oh, 2 million shy. And then we got another tier 2 advancement ticket. Who's up at some point soon here. And then we're looking good, holding on to these bios. In case we need a specific build, I guess. I wasn't, and I didn't. I did a very good job not being competitive, Justin. I did a great job just failing miserably. So there we go. And that is pretty much going to wrap it up for that. As far as events go, it's the same old story, man. Same old song and dance. Just make sure you do all your events. We'll do our craft really quick. Just so. And I'm going to hold off on my rift because I may have enough for a mythic rift. Just energy now, man. I haven't had energy for all the rifts, but I'm doing good. I'm trying to farm a little bit more essence, get closer to 30k before we have the super. That is the plan. So make sure you get in there. Make sure you grab your daily tickets, register your tickets, all that jazz. Keep it up, keep it up. And then pretty soon here, we'll get to the tier formats in the shop. What, 3 more days? That should line up perfectly with the super stream. We get the tier format package out of here to help make sure we can do 3 manual tier 4s for the super stream. We'll see. I kind of think that's a pipe dream, but sure would be epic if we could pull that off. And there you go. That's pretty much it for the event. Bonus mission. Last day for this one. I was going to shout that out. This is where we got the... I think this is the most I've ever pulled out of one of these bonus missions. By doing the 2 mythic uniforms and the 2 tier 4s. I think it's the most I've ever gotten. We've got, Justin, we have Kid Omega, Shalla Ball, and Luna Snow lined up for the super stream. That is the plan. So that's it for the events. Nothing too crazy. Keep watching your tracks, of course. And today we should get Nodin's Blessing, if I'm not mistaken. This is a pretty quick one, and I'm just throwing this out there so it's in a stream just to give you guys a heads up. I'm going to jump over to the... I put it right here. Yeah. So they posted this on the forums under the news, and I thought I'd shout this out to you guys. A, because I was desperate for something to put in the thumbnail. Ew. And B, this actually is something where, like, if you go to make a purchase during this downtime, you might go, what is going on with my payment? Basically what's happening is they're just doing maintenance to the payment server that they use for, I'm assuming, the web shop and in-game purchases. And it is going to go through a scheduled maintenance. It looks like on the 28th. Or no. Now, soon, did it already happen? Anyways, this may have already happened. It's quick. No, it's going to be really fast. But if you try to make a purchase while this is happening, you'll basically have an error. It tell you it won't go through. And yeah, just a heads up. Some other payment methods will work, like line pay and my card, stuff like that. But anyways, just a heads up. So if you do run into that, you don't think your payment method is bricked. It is the servers that are just down for a minute. And if you want more info about when that's happening, you can see it right there. But you can always go look on the forums yourself to check it out. All right, guys. One more thing to mention really quick that I did not really mention ever, and I actually got confused about. Some people were wondering where like 10 event tickets are. I believe it's the S, what is it? The R and the S. These 2 right here. Each have 5 tickets. I think it's these 2. 2 of the letters have 5 tickets. So there's 10 tickets actually in the letters from these. You have to actually open them up in your inbox. I never mentioned that on stream, so I thought I'd throw that in there as well, just in case anyone was left still confused about that. And ta-da! That's it. We have no energy. Hey, but there's our gold. Bam! 200 million gold. Let's go. Let's go. Lots of energy. Let's use it. We need 50. We're going to need a couple of these. Well, let's just take it all. Give me all of it. And we'll go do this. Up into GBR. And we're just going to slam out the dailies today, build up Shalla Ball, and then we will look at doing some account help. Boom! Let's go with some heroic data. Love to see it. I got to figure out, I haven't looked at the emblems. I don't really know where we're going next. Hadn't thought about it since we got the CTP selector. Peek really quick, I'm actually curious. So we got the... we don't really care about this. You guys can't see it because of my head. We don't really care about this very much. Because this is Life Seed, if I'm not mistaken, and we don't really, I mean, it's fine, but we don't really need it. 4-star artifact selector would be incredible, but we can't get here. In order to get there, actually, whoa, we're so close. We need one more emblem. If we max these two, actually, we can get there. We would just have to build up Spider-Man, I think. Guys, I don't know. Ew, that feels crappy. And then this doesn't have zombies in it, I'm pretty sure. Ain't that just a stinker? Crazy talk. You stinkers. So, I don't know if we move on to another track. Yeah, that Spider-Woman emblem is really good. We're looking to actually, yeah, that's kind of interesting because we do want to... We want to build that one up for its effects as much as we want the stars. Where did it go? This one right here. This one's really, really good. So, I gotta wonder if we push for the artifact selector or not. Anyways, what's up, Ahmad? How you doing, man? I didn't say hi. What's up, Ash? What's up, Pencilgon? What's up, Dore? What's going on, guys? TR Knowles, what's happening? Sirio, what's up, dude? Kush, good to see you. What's happening, guys? Rainer, Justin, what's up, guys? Let's go. Destroyer. Let's go, boys. All right. Anyways, I don't know, man. Set his favorite, the collection. Okay. That's so weird. Anyways, it was the plan to have that many collections, Netmarble? My gosh. We might move on to, like... Well, let's peek real quick. Sorry, I know we're supposed to move on to other stuff, but we can get a P card here. I'm pretty sure you guys can't see it all. Out of here, Gray's head. We can get a P card here in pretty short order. This is a nice ticket. That's a good one. We could push for the CTP selector here pretty easily, huh? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Yeah, we could push pretty far here. I don't know if we... Yeah, we might be able to get to the CTP selector. There are a lot of, you know, like, normal and a lot of emblems we can upgrade here. A lot of normal, a lot of advanced or whatever. Not that many of these are that great, but we got the cold damage for Luna Snow. Let's go, boys. Anyways, this guy here, we'll have to pick a new track. We'll have to figure out where we're going to go, what we're going to push for, whether it's going to be a CTP selector, which may be the case, man. We're going to need to get on the conquest train here again. We need to think about where our next mighty conquest is going to come from. Weird, man. This thing is... There we go. Got that all stuck on my cursor. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. That'll drive me insane. I don't know, you guys. There we go. All right, boys, let's carry on, man. Let's go to GBR. Spend down these boost points. GBR ain't in there. Whatever reason. Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking, I know, right? For World Boss. So that's likely going to be the next place we go. As much as I would want the Soul of the Faltine slot, it's not worth it over actually being able to push. And so we'll probably start working on those Iron Man emblems. Get those dialed in. I'm not as worried about the Alliance Battle emblems. The day that they put crystals for Alliance Battle rewards, we'll go crazy. But till that day, your connection is unstable, bro. Like, legitimately. Ain't my connection, dog. I'm so connected. Couldn't even unplug me and plug me back in, bro. I'm thinking about re-rolling all of my cards just for cold resist on everything. That's what I'm thinking. Probably the best bet. Don't do that. I'm joking. What's up, Vladimir? Every game says Iceman's an Omega level mutant, but they never do him justice. That is a good observation. Yo, Hachi, what's going on? Nice, nice. Welcome back. Thanks for coming by the stream. What's up, Raj? How's it going, man? Wayne, what's up, Wayne? What's going on, dude? I know. Yeah, it's so silly. What Ido said. 16% crit rate so you can have more cold resist. I don't know, bro. I'm good on that. Bro. I'm sorry about that. Got the Fantastic Four. Oh, shoot, Hachi, you just reminded me of something interesting. I don't know. We could go yap about it, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just talk about it while we not do GBR. So I was looking at my cards, right? And there's this like little remainder, right, of attack speed for me is what it ends up being. Where a couple of my characters, dudes, are like 3% under on attack speed. Something like that. It's like super low amount. Like, and it's like Mephisto or like weird, a couple weird characters, right? And I'm sitting here, I'm like, what am I going to reroll a bonus option to get it? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And then it occurred to me, quality. I can solve that problem with quality. By the time I get all my cards to 7 quality, that issue will disappear. I will get the like 3 or 4% attack speed that I need total. And I never thought about that. So I think that'll work. It might be kind of crazy, but why not, right? We're going to want the quality anyways. That's like the next stop, so we'll just work on that, and then that should solve that issue. So I was like worried about that, trying to get that. I didn't want my cards in their final form to be missing a couple % of attack speed on certain characters. That sounded terrible. Yeah, but then I realized that, yeah, I'll get like an extra 3 or 4% to most stats just by going for 7 quality. Which is nice. Oh yeah, we want to transform. Yeah, and it'll add up across all the cards. We don't have any cards 7 quality yet, so it's an upgrade for every card on our set, you know? Oh, I could have used that. But I figured this guy, yeah, was gonna get cooked. Cookity cooked. Oh, he's dead. I thought that was his first life still. My bad. GG's. Grimy pipes over here. Blasting with lightning. Look out. Man, 7 tokens. Absolutely rigged. What's up, Benny? What's going on? Let's do one more of these quick, y'all. Do we have the energy? Did I get enough? I don't remember. Yeah, we do. Perfect. Look at that. Couldn't have planned it better. Man, and we got a couple tickets for builds and stuff. I don't know what we're going to do as far as choosing. Like, we're going to be doing a lot more builds than we're going to have characters worth building, basically. We won't be able to get, like, niche uniforms. Hey, no worries, bro. Don't worry about getting kicked. Sorry you got kicked. Not a problem. And I think I'm good on Adam. I've decided that. It's just not realistic. As fun as it sounds and as nice as it would be to use that artifact, we don't have a CTP for him. I don't have the means to build him right now. He'd have to get a tier 4, which means he would like be waiting for weeks anyways. And then my big suspicion is that in this next full update, we're gonna get another big PvP character anyways. I would think maybe something big. I feel like we're gonna get a native tier 2 or tier 3. Could be wrong, just speculation. But anyways, if we do, I will want to build that character, not the 3-year-old bottom of the meta PvP character. And then we'll be limited to 1 conquest. So the only thing I could put on Adam would be an energy. And I don't know if an Adam with an energy build is great for my account. I think it would be like okay. maybe with the artifact, but even then, I just doesn't seem right. So we're gonna hold off on that, and it's so expensive. So I'd rather invest in that if he gets another uniform, or just wait, pick it up towards the end when we're grabbing the last few things we're still gonna need to get. Thanks, Antonio. I will see, man. Yeah, I'm up for it. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, we're in a good place right now, except this CTP. And if we put ourselves another CTP behind, it would be really tragic to pick up Adam, get him all set up, and have no CTP for the dude, and just be rocking Adam Warlock like we were Wolverine for a year. We ran Wolverine with an obelisk. So, you know, I think... yesterday we were riding high on the free to whale high. Today I think it's time to come back down to earth. Yeah, dude, I'm with you, Pipes, like that. And besides, man, the comic book gore uniform is right there, dude. His base look is freaking Christian Bale Grazen. Like, where is our comic? I mean, it's right there, dude. It's such a cool look, man. Just give him that look. Make him shred. Let's go. What I'm talking about. All right, what else? So you guys want to build Shalla Ball? Let's do that really quick, man. Let's build her up. Let's lock her in, dude. I'm up for it, man. I don't care. We're gonna go ahead and lock her in, man. There's no way I'm not taking this character to tier 4. She is the tier 2 that I want to lock in right now. That is Shalla Balls for the tier 4 advancement support. Locking her in. Receive that support. Okay. Boom. There we go. Nice. Let's play. Let's go, boys. Let's go, Liam. Diddly diddly. Let's go, bro. All right, so we got it locked in. It doesn't make a difference here. It doesn't matter for the 80%, or the 20% discount going to 80, but it does give us a nice timer to make us nervous for the next 7 days, which is really good. Check Null's character ranking. Uh-oh. I don't remember how, man. What, right? Where is it? Do I gotta go in here? I'm kind of in the middle of something. Not gonna lie. What is it? Rankings per character. No. I don't know any of these people. I think I've heard this name before. Don't know him. Nope. What am I supposed to be seeing? Am I supposed to go all the way down till we find Wayne? Is that what we're supposed to do? It's Tank. There's Wayne. Nice, dude. That's high, bro. Crazy, bro. What'd you do? It's weird, though, because, like, what does that even mean at this point? Like, how do you get higher? Let's see. Let's see if I can figure it out. Is 8100, is 9100 perfect or 8100? I think it, isn't it 9? Is it 8100? Is that perfect? Yeah, we got lied to, man. I mean, 200 year, what can you even do at this point? I don't understand. Get better ISO? Like, roll better ISO? 9100. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so that's part of it. Get that 9100. I mean, for real, does it come down to that? Like, the quality of the ISO 8s? And, like, I don't even know. The quality of the OBs? Like, does it take that into consideration for ranking? Like, you know what I'm talking about? The actual, like, I don't know if it matters for OBs. I don't know. The max is all the same, right? So it would just be like ISOs. It'd be like min-maxing attack. Yeah. Oh, Wild Wayne. Good luck, bro. Good luck. Let us know when you're in the top 3. Oh, shoot, bro. All right, I got distracted. And I don't think it really matters. What are we doing? We're trying to go to level 80 here, right? Build up Shalla Ball. Let's enhance her potential. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Some of these tier 3 mats. Up some of this gold. And here we will be using our BAM for our rank up, not biometric. Go. Wow. See how much we cook here. A couple more thousand, I think, but I don't know the exact number. But we have plenty. Eight. One more. Ah, gave the perfect Brilliant to Sentry instead of Null. Yeah. 20 glories on Null. Yeah. Nah, she knows, bro. It's all good. No. It's all good, man. She plays the games. She knows every once in a while you gotta juggle. Alright, man. That was easy. What's next, huh? Bum. Oh, no. Now we're gonna wait on that, I tell you what. And then, yeah, like, because we're behind, guys. We need a, technically, don't we need a conquest for Shalla Ball, too? That's like her CTP. That's what she gets, no? Anything else I feel like would be a cheap alternative for her, which would not be great, right? We'd be looking at the same kind of situation as Silver Surfer, where, like, giving her an authority would be, like, maybe okay, but not... Oh, energy, that's right! What about a mighty, dude? I can't do brilliance. I heard people talking about energy for, like, I assume when she revives for the clap on that one move. Something like that. I don't know if that's real or not, though. I have to look into it. It's not that I don't believe you. I've just heard whispering, right? But that or a conquest. We'll figure it out. But she's got to get something. We're going to have kind of a CTP line forming. Yeah, how does that work for you? Pipes? Is that good? That could be all right. What did I put on her? Oh, a proc. Yeah, I just threw it on her. Just guard break immunity and a 140 proc. We still got to get our artifact and obviously ISOs and all that. PD, I'm afraid I do not offer that kind of advice, my friend. I'm sorry. I would probably steer you wrong if I tried to tell you. So far, so okay. Yeah. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what she's going to end up with, because I don't know if we get conquests in the future, you know, where they're going to land, but we'll see. Let's see. What are the... I always tell you guys to do this. Let's go do it. Yeah. Platinum. Challenger either. Oh, can you not do it from here? That's so weird. I always forget that. Like, for whatever reason, bro, you just cannot check people's accounts. Okay. So weird, dude. All right, fine. Faber Faves, what up, dude? Take us to your leader. Take us to your Shalla Ball. Did we really? That's funny, bro. Yeah, I think I got her on Friday too, man. Hey, what's up, Yina? Yeah, I know. I'm really hoping for Artifact Selector. What's up, Earl? I'm excited for these events. And we should get events and patch notes tonight. So tomorrow, we'll have the new events for the stream. I'm not sure. I don't think we'll have the uniforms because they'll come later in the afternoon, evening for me. So we'll have the patch notes for the uniforms, but not the actual uniforms on tomorrow's stream. And then I was like, where was I going? What was I doing? What are we looking at? Yeah, Brilliant Energy, huh? Interesting. Wonder if that's just kind of the new norm here. We can't get Brilliant, so like if it... people are like, well, you have to have a Brilliant. I'm like, well, then you have to... I don't know what to tell you. Because that ain't something I can just produce. Yeah, Conquest there. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll ask around. We'll ask around. Ask the boys. I don't know. Let me guess. I guess that it is speed, villain, alien. That's my guess. Let's go see. What is it, Sanji? It's Universal Hero Male and Superhero Human Female. That's not what I guessed. I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay. Well, let's carry on then, boyos. Jump into some World Boss really quick. Knock these out. We will just do quick stage 9 anuses today. Wasn't I like dying doing this or something? And can't sleep or get out of those strikers. Mm-hmm. Mm. No, you did not miss the account help. I'll be doing account help for a while today. Just getting the dailies done first, and then we'll get into it. Weird. Boop. Oh, I'm gonna like die too. Screw up all my procs and die. Nice. Oh, just yeah. Bob characters run away. Run away! But I told you to go. I'm gonna die. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hulk, no problem. Easy clap for the Hulkster. Cinematic finish. Let's go. Tier 3 skill. Boom. All right, next. I see you guys talking about Venom and Loki. Out. Listening, engage. Let's go. To turn on that selective listening switch. Nom 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 nom. How many noms? I think it's only 3 though, or 2. 4 is intense. Is it really, Billy? Congratulations on making it all the way to your 18th birthday. Congratulations. Happy birthday, bro. That is exciting. I hope you have a great day, genuinely. It was awesome. Stay out of trouble and have fun. Oh, yeah, good point, huh? Yeah. Well, I hope you had a great day then and stayed out of trouble. How's that? Just getting started over here. Looks like it's gonna be a little dreary today, which is all right. We've had some really nice weather the last couple days. All right. Onward. You're old now. Start watching for those gray hairs. Incoming. All right. Sure, take it away, Mephisto. Let him know. Oh boy. Depends where you live, Pipes. It depends where you live. Regional joke. Regional joke. Yeah, most people can. We're the only weirdos that function that way. I don't think we're the only ones. Are we? We the only ones that... I wouldn't be shocked, man. I would not be shocked. Changed your name in-game? Or on YouTube? Nice! Congrats on the license. Let's go. Gotcha. All right. I don't know if I will remember that, but it is good to know. Like, specifically, you know what I mean? I'll remember probably that you changed your name, but not exactly what you changed it to. Maybe, now that we talked about it. Yeah, no, it's not just the US. Yeah, there's a couple other places, I think, that are like that. I'm gonna have to go get some actual H2O for this account help. Coffee and nothing is about it. Or let's go, Venom. Tear it up, bro. Big Captain Falcon Punch. Gotta wait on a build for Captain America too. I'd be like putting his stuff on, but I can't do anything with C. Really. Could, but I'm waiting to see what happens with these events. We're getting today-ish. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow. For me. Like, I don't get the patch notes. And stuff. And lately, we don't see the events till like right when they're happening. Crazy when they go live. Yeah, we picked up Cap from the selector yesterday. I decided, since I've been Falcon punching for over 30 years or so, that it was only right. How are we gonna skip on the Falcon punch uni? You know what I'm saying? We're not. That's the answer. We're not. Oops. Yeah, ready? Got. Excuse me. Too slow. It's gonna trigger my proc. Okay. Squeeze all this in here. Dope. Skip the 2. Oh, I went the wrong way. Go, 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 bro. Run, Venom, run. Here, get your goo. Good for you. Oh, I thought I was going to rip them both. No, my rotation. Oh. Like more goo. Yeah, I gotta work on getting all that goo, man. Get in my pocket with that goo. Oh, yeah. Goo, yeah. Far away. Do. Still waiting on that CTP, Thanos. Where's it at, bro? Oh no. Holding out on us. But I know. What's up, Ben I? What's going on? No, that attack's gonna be powerful, bro. Look out. Everybody gets a shot at Thanos today. We'll go. There, I do that with Ghost Rider sometimes. It's dumb. Don't do that. Okay. Is it certain combos with Proxima that make her do the single spear? So if it's like Proxima and Supergiant, she'll do the weenie spear instead of the shotgun. And then it's like a couple of them. If she's paired up with those guys, she'll do the shotgun instead. Something like that. Nothing. It's all on cooldown. He's back. Full of fire. Bringing the heat. Go with another tier 3 cinematic finish. Beautiful. A distinct lack of mighty CTPs. I will point that out again. Which we could use, man. Any old one would be nice. Let's go ahead and get out of there. Let's go here. What we got? Something. Whatever it is. Loki? Is that what it's supposed to be? Oh no. That's no good. Nobody likes Loki. Okay. Maybe. I guess. Nose issues. Apologies, boys. P's and G's. There we go. I think. Wrong button. There we go. How we looking? We're good. Good enough. Good enough for streaming work. Man, people have been asking me all kinds of questions about brilliant CTPs and stuff for the anniversary. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't have any. I'd be telling people, ask someone else too. Make sure you get a second opinion, dude, because I do not have brilliant CTPs. I don't know. We're still trying to get one. I can make an educated guess, but yeah. Those are expensive too, man. Phoenix? What's up, Lucero? Phoenix can be hard for a couple reasons. She has like a few hidden mechanics that can be annoying. Like if you get hit by her attacks, it builds up the like mind control bar that sends her into that like mind control phase. So if you don't know about that, sometimes you find yourself getting hit a lot, trying to do damage, but you're actually just causing that mind control phase to come sooner. She also dashes around a ton and has a ton of attacks you like have to avoid, as well as several different phases. She's a doozy. Oh, speaking of a doozy. Yeah, because it's male, right? Is this it? Us? Yeah. Universal. I think this is what we end up with. Ronin lead, no striker support. Jack, I'm pretty sure got the Ghost Rider equipped. Let's just give it a go. You think Blood Moon Knight damage will be higher since his old uni do the same damage and skill training him? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. What's up, Pokemaster? I don't have a clue. Really want to start getting 0-1. I think you can get it before the 4 too, if I wasn't awful. Probably should have saved that, but I think we'll be okay. Really nice delay, save some creeps. 1. Get them. I got ugly. But I think we're okay-ish. That's a decent run. Shoot. Let's go. Lock it in. What do we got? She-Hulk? Okay. What is this day? This is, well, Luna Day? This is Luna Day, right? Yeah. This is gonna be a Luna Day, for sure. We're running Black Widow. The other option for us here, I think, is like, what do we got? We got Taskmaster we can run. We've got level 80 Gamora. No, she's alien. She's not human. She can't run this day. So yeah, this is like Black Widow's day, bro. Yeah, she can do this, right? Oh, Luna couldn't. Yeah, I got you. I read that wrong. Yeah, man. Yeah, it'll be nice, dude, when Luna drops. She's gonna be a really big one for us. We got a fantastic build lined up for your girl. Dude, we're not even gonna suffer this right now. We got account help to do. We got like other stuff to do. Let's not even bother, shall we? It's very silly gameplay. Silly. All right, I think that's kind of it, guys. I wanted to set it up so we could move pretty quick, and I think we done did it. Yeah. Nice. We got our level 80 Shalla Ball. We talked about the payment system going through maintenance for a tick. Got through our dailies. Let's go ahead and jump into it, man. I don't give a shoot. I'm not going to try and stream for a million years today. We're just going to get into account help early. As far as I know, there's not much else going on with the account. This is kind of that dead day between now and the next set of events. Secret Shop is wrapping up. I hope you all had a really good time doing that if you did it. Just keep up on the event quests. The same thing. It just keeps running. This is going for another 7 days, 8 days. So lots more tokens to be had. Almost to tier 4 materials there. And yeah, everything's just counting down through its last like 24 hours. Make sure if you're going to get anything out of this, you do. It's about to end right here. This spending event for crystal spending goes on for another week. So it does go all the way through the super stream. I think it was like the May something, early May that ends. May 1st, 5th, May 5th. Anyways, so there you go. That's it, man. Today's an easy day. So let's see here. We've got 1, 2 on the list is Earl here, is Neon Nelson here. And other than that, I'm going to back it up. And let me see here. What do we got? Yes, unique person. I don't know. Yeah. We're getting the uniforms tomorrow evening for me. I think that's actually, it depends on where you are. Like I can only speak, I speak from my time, right? So from my time zone, yes, tomorrow evening, I will get the uniforms. Another great Luna Day. Boo, Arif. Boo, boo. Let's see here. I'm just going to grab the couple that threw them up. We'll grab Styles here really quick. And we'll get through a chunk of 4 names here really fast. Do we got one more? Yeah. There we go. We got Andrew. Yes, and it is the time of the big Chungad. All right, let me get through these 4 really quick, guys, and then we'll grab some more. I got a couple leftovers, and then we will get into new stuff here. As always, guys, if you can, try to pay attention to some of this stuff. I know, like, part of it is just your turn, but we talk about a lot of the same things over and over and over and over and over again. So if you can, try and pick up what you can from other people's accounts. And also when it is your turn, if you can have some like basic questions for what you're looking for, that always helps. Keeps things more. So this is a little further along. We got 286 on the badge here, ways into the game. Looks like your swords are coming along nicely. You got what, 2 6 gems here, really nice. The rest 5. And yeah, you're not even heavily weighed into cooldown, so you're good to go ahead and put fancy stats on them. Get there. Double card set here. Really good looking PvP set of cards. Yeah, and then working on a PvE set. Nice. Wow, yeah, and talk about a good example of like timing. No problem. Yeah, hit me, Nelson, hit me. Talk about a good example of timing, right? You've got Pierce done on 4 out of 5 of these cards. You're just finishing up Marvel Zombies. That's probably a good time to start looking at collecting and locking in your second card set, right? So nice, man, nice. Let's see what you got going on in your all card effects. 81% HP. Pretty good attack. This is fine. All basic defense at 40%. Crowd control time at 57. Yeah. Not bad. Bad at all. The first card rolls, not the crafted stats, the base rolls, like the bonus options. Well, you're at a point. Let's see what you got. Let's see what we're looking at here. So you do have a poison resist stat in here. Other than that, I mean, all attack is twice as good, but other than that, top of this card looks perfect. This one could use some love. You're missing. So like from a PvP perspective, and are you talking about these stats, like the bonus options? When you say base rolls, I got a little, but yeah, like max HP. I think you can roll something slightly, you know, not mind resist here, but whatever. If you hopefully you get 7 quality. But yeah, this is fine. HP, and then I think you can roll all defense actually for a PvP stat, and then the proc. Great. Here, you just gotta, when you do come back to reroll this card, obviously all attack would be preferable. You're missing, like, you know, you could shore up some crit damage, and always all basic defense is going to be nice here. So you could get a little more of the crit damage that you need, where like mind resist is here and movement speed is here, right? And then here you've got a stat where you can get cooldown, attack speed, or crit rate. So whichever you need. Yeah, exactly. The all defense improvements would be nice for your PvP set. And then, like I said, of course, all attack. And then HP is really big. So a card like this, there's quite a few improvements to be made here. You could get the crit damage and HP and dodge, which you probably need. Yeah, another 10% dodge would be amazing. 10 or even 20. So hopefully you can get that there. And then here we got crowd control time red. Movement speed red. Ignore defense blue is nice. As long as you're in a good spot with it, which you are. Your ignore defense is pretty good. It's like a touch high maybe, but nothing too crazy. That's good. All attack is obviously awesome blue. Cooldown is great here. Just the crit damage, so you're working on this one. But yeah, if you can shore up crit damage or all basic defense are the ones you're going to be looking for on star number 4 there. All basic, attack speed, all defense, crowd control time, poison resist up top, could be dodge or crowd control time. Other than that, this is pretty. Down here, you can get all attack, I'm pretty sure. And then if you need the cooldown, it's a good one here, but you can also roll like a, I can't remember off the top of my head, but there are other options besides cooldown duration if you prefer. But it seems like you're actually in a good place. Yeah, cooldown wise. Looking pretty good. Maybe even just a hair low. And then optionals, yeah, we went over that. And then the HP. Here you can do the double attack stats and like all basic, I think it's all basic defense. Whatever you need. Basically, you can roll the 2 attack stats, and then whatever you need in that 3rd slot, you just take it. Crowd control time's great, great, great. Same thing here with the flame resist. It just wants to be crit damage or all basic defense. You know, all basic defense. You know, you could float, what, 1 or 2 more crit damage rolls there. Yeah, like one more. One more crit damage roll would be great, and then everything else could be all basic defense on that 4th star. And for PvP set, that'll make a big difference, right? And then, of course, I think you were missing like 2 max HP rolls. Yeah, and the 20% max HP is right. So there you go. And then for deck 1, just looking for like what, zombies and guardians. Yeah, zombies and guardians, I suppose. For the double attack rolls, am I tripping? I'm missing something. Sometimes I'm missing a card. I forget one, but I think that's right. And then you can roll both those cards basically like double and triple attack, which is really nice for PvE. Yeah, it's a great start. All the cards look really good. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, I always forget about something, bro. Yeah, Fantastic Four and Guardians. That works. Yeah. Look at Marvel Zombies though, man, because I don't even know if you compare the two. Obviously, I don't know exactly what you need, but if we look at Guardians of the Galaxy versus Marvel Zombies, the thing about Marvel Zombies is people are always thinking about the, it does have max HP main stat, which is true, but it also has all basic attack main stat. Ignore dodge on the card, which is big for PvE, and then you can roll fizz attack, energy attack. What is it? No, is that right? Fizz attack, energy attack, yeah, and then like crit rate or whatever you need. Probably crit rate here is what you. But anyways, and then compare it to Guardians. Guardians may be the choice. I'm not sure. I haven't broken it down because you can roll double attack here. Yeah, it's like the same. Well, no. I don't know, man. Yo, what do you guys think? Am I crazy here? So basically the difference is instead of attack speed, you get ignore dodge from Marvel Zombies. And it rolls the double attack and cooldown or crit rate. It has less options. Interesting breakdown. So here we can do the same thing where we roll energy attack, physical attack on the bottom, and then we get all attacks, so we get the triple attack stats. But here you get more options for that third optional. You get crit damage, cooldown, and crit rate. You may not need that. If you don't need that flexibility on the optional, it may be that Marvel Zombies is actually a slightly better choice because ignore dodge would be better for you than attack speed. But again, you'd have to like min-max the stats. I don't know what it would look like. And yeah, I guess sometimes it'll just come down to whatever you can get, whoever shows up first, right? Anyhow, there you go for them cards. Let's see, what else going on? What about the roster? Got any questions here? Yeah, Marvel Zombies is a crazy card, dude. It's just good. Flexible. Woo, okay. Got that Brilly Greed on the null. Working up the artifact. Could definitely use some work on the elite gear if you can afford it. Pick it up to at least 121. Definitely worth doing. Yeah, hey, if you don't... I think it's one of those things like I'm waiting for Marvel Zombies right now. If we get through the rest of the cards and we get pretty dang good rolls, I'm just going to start working on White Fox. Because I'm free to play, it could be a long time before I see Marvel Zombies. I don't know. I think you're probably spending a little bit here. Yeah, we got some seasonals and stuff, so you're maybe more likely to find that second Marvel Zombies than I am, but yeah, I think what INL said is probably true. By the time you patch up those other cards, you'll probably get it. So it's one of those things where, like, even if you got Guardians, maybe hold it off your set, since you're not really using that PvE set yet, right? And just wait and see if you get it before you actually invest into one. Yeah, crit rate is important for both PvE and PvP. It's just more important for PvE. The little, like, defensive stats can sort of take take priority in PvP over things like crit rate and crit damage. But they are important. Good. As far as I know, at least. Shoot. Could be wrong. Yeah, builds look good. Check the rest of your, like... I'm actually interested. Elite gear progress. Working on the elite gear for native tier 3s, but also on a few select good characters. Gotcha. Nice. Where is she? Luna? Luna? Can't see. I'm blind! Need that 6-star artifact, bro. Wow, dude, I'm impressed that, like, with a mighty comp, you were able to lock in such a high ranking. Good job, man. Yeah, it looks good. Spicy. 200 elite gear and everything. Currently working on Kang. Okay, cool. Yeah, working on tier 4 in Kang, or have you used your discount yet? 3-star artifact there. 4-star Jeff artifact. Nice. Nice, nice. I'm excited to build Luna, man. We got good builds for Luna and Cap, it looks like. So. Discount was already used. Okay, no worries. No worries at all. So you're getting ready to tier 4 Kang. That makes a lot of sense. Your roster's getting to the point where it's like... I'm going to struggle to find any character that is meta for you to build besides Kang. Could maybe build Thanos. You know? If you wanted to get some value out of that, give him a mighty authority or something like that. But other than that, dude, you're actually looking, yeah, at like Otherworld battle characters or AC characters or supports for World Boss Legend Plus from what I can see. Ah, where's that? Trying to go for PvP and Alliance Battle, but not as interested in Alliance Conquest. Okay. In that case, probably Thanos. You want to build these two at least. I think you're gonna. He's falling out of the meta, so it's difficult. Just Kang first, obviously, and then think about him, because he does get used, I think, occasionally in Team Battle Arena. Other than that, your PvP characters are looking pretty dang good. Not a lot else to build. I did see, like, Quicksilver can be okay. If you got his artifact and stuff, you do have his uniform, so he's potentially worth the build if you get there. If you care about World Boss Legend at some point, I don't know when that is, you're probably going to want supports. You'll just have to, like, feel that out, basically. I don't know, Destroyer. I don't know, bro. Doing the best I can, man. We're just keeping our head above water, making sure to live stream, dude. I know I've got, we got to do the update to the new player guide as soon as Luna and Moon Knight land, so that's my next priority. Working on Kang to tier 4, then Gambit and Bullseye. Ah, yeah, my bad. I'm just blind. Yeah, you got Gambit and Bullseye lined up. Yeah, then you tell me. You got it. Fair enough. Yeah, just because you like Jeff. That's good. That's good. Well, then, yeah, I would say Gambit. I'm blind. Gambit would be the priority, I would think, over, like, anything else. And any other Alliance battle, like, stuff you need. But Alliance battle, they don't need builds, right? For, like, supports and stuff. They just don't need tier 4s and things like that, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Mm-hmm. Yeah, behind on tier 4 supports. Sure. As long as you just keep grinding, though, it feels like you can start to, yeah, and Bullseye. Yeah, both of them. There he is. I was looking for the uni. Yeah, you obviously got to get his uni if you're going to use him. Inhumans Day, the other one you don't have covered. The options are super limited. You can either get her new uniform, use this one, tier 4 Kamala Khan, or you can do like Black Bolt. Yeah, with tier 4. Which stinks, but what it is. I would think. I don't know if I would bother. It depends on what you want, man. If the scores matter to you that much, you could get Kamala's uniform and build her up. I would just use this, man, if I were me and you were you. Yeah, Bullseye could get replaced. If I like, so look, think about it, man. If you do Kang and then Gambit, will only be like one update in, so I don't know. We'll see. You may want to wait on Bullseye. You may not. You don't have the. Do you have the uni for Bullseye? Please don't spam your IGNs, my friends. I can see ya, and I only take them like a couple names at a time, and then we go through those, and I will ask for some more as soon as we're done. Oh, look, I ban this guy, but don't do that again. Let's see. Yeah, you don't have it. So anyways, yeah, you could do Kang and then Gambit, of course, and then maybe sneak in. You could sneak in a couple of the supports you want for World Boss Legend Plus pushing if you want, just to kind of like hold off on Speed Villain, or it's like either do it and do it now and use Bullseye, or don't and just wait. Just make the choice to wait. You either kind of have to like lock in with one or the other, because if you like him and Ha and you wait and then you tier 4 Bullseye in 2 months, we're that much closer to a Speed Villain replacement. And me personally, I just see it as inefficiency with crystals. But if it doesn't matter to you, then yeah, you can just go for it. And I would just go for it now. Do Kang, Gambit, Bullseye if you're going to do that. If you're not going to build Bullseye, just forget about it. And just wait for the next Speed Villain. Yeah. That sounds good, yeah. Sure. Why, oh, just Agent Venom for PvP, just to build him up, or because you don't need him tier 4 for World Boss. So unless you're doing it just for combat effectiveness, you might be better off taking someone else for World Boss Legend support. Fully support the Jeff tier 4 though. Why not, man? Why not, bro? Just do it. Yeah, and I don't know, your builds look good, man. I don't think there's a lot I can tell you about, you know, what you're doing as far as building your characters. Good to me. There. Yeah, we know that's good. Yeah. Yeah. Looks good. We did, Charlie. We picked up the Dark Rain Epic Quest. I'm telling you, if Jean Grey or Molecule Man gets an update here anytime soon, we're just going to be just a dunk. Tier 4 supports, I don't know. I know that Cyclops and Nick Fury cover a lot of early stages in World Boss Legend Plus. Other than that, you can use Thanos vibes to kind of like check for where your trouble spots are. You may not need Nick Fury as much as someone else if you're already pushed to like stage 30 and you're encountering other requirements. But if you're just starting out, I know that Cyclops and Nick Fury, I think, are pretty good. Yeah, I think what INL said is really true. That's kind of what I was trying to get at. Like, I went ahead and tier 4 Nick Fury, no regrets, I don't care. We're like out of good characters to tier 4. We're tier 4ing duds at this point. That's not true. But anyways, it's not these early stages that we're probably really going to struggle with. It's, yeah, we got Shalla Ball. We got 2 epic quests in Shalla Ball so far. But yeah, just wait and figure out which support it is that you do need when you get there and then build that character. And I think for my account too, that's going to be sort of a strategy moving forward is like, we're just going to build for the problems that we encounter. So if we're pushing World Boss Legend, we get to a stage we can't beat, that may be when we look at a uniform for such and such support and, you know, building this DPS or whatever, you know. All right, man, hopefully that helps. Nelson, thanks for waiting. Let's go ahead and jump into Earl's account here. The large Chung God. I believe I ordered the large Chung God, not the small Chung God, just to be clear. Good. Don't mess around with the small Chung God. It's just nowhere near as good. This alliance is highly suspect. This isn't even an E. I just want you to know that. I don't know if you realize that about the alliance that you're in. This is not even the letter E. It's an M on its side. So, look, man. You do you, but just hope we never run into these guys in Alliance Conquest. We might have to show them a thing or two about being awful. Swords are looking good, bro. Looking good, man. You got that double sixer and 5s all around. Seem to see that a lot. And we're not leaning on a bunch of cooldown either. Looks good. Looks good, man. Oh, gotcha. Is that okay, Earl, or do you want me to wait, bro? Just let me know. If you'd rather I wait, I can do it later, or we can just go through. Or I can just do someone else first, if you prefer. It's a respectable set of cards, really. It makes sense. Logical. This is a good hybrid set, man. This is what I'm going to end up with, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is what we're going to end up with if we can ever find zombies. Anyhow, we'll just rip through it here. We'll take a look, see what Earl's got going on here. A 7 quality. Ooh, almost there, man. Fizz attack and crit rate, no energy attack. Crowd control time, max HP or defense. Holy smokes, yeah, just looking for that last blue star, bro. Brutal. What do we got? Let's do it this way. A little high on crit damage, about 10% over. So we could ditch a crit damage. We need a crit rate. Need is a strong word. Attack stats look pretty good. Check them. They could be balanced maybe a little better. Dodge is okay. Max HP is looking good for hybrid. Yeah, let's go see what we can refine. Card set. Who's the stinker? Who's stinking up your set? Somebody in here. Stinking thing. You! I found you. I'm just kidding, but kind of. You got a mind resist here, so theoretically you could get rid of that in the future. Also, the energy defense could become HP. This is really, your set's in a really good place. So at this point, I'm just looking for like min-maxing type stuff. And yeah, you would come back, you'd want all attack, you'd want not crit damage because you're really high, so all basic defense right here, and then HP. And those would be some pretty nice upgrades. Going to all basic defense, all attack, and HP. Here it was all attack. This would be huge if you could get all attack. Fantastic. Let me see. What do we have? We got cooldown, attack speed, cooldown, attack speed. It's an extra, but you need the cooldown. So I think you're good, man. I don't know where that crit rate would come from. You can ditch some crit damage potentially for more all basic defense if you really want it. But yeah. Definitely down to like the minutia here, min-maxing. I'll leave it be at that. It looks good. Just a couple stats if you feel like coming back through. If not, I guess you'd be starting another set of cards and maybe looking to separate that main set into a PvP set and start a PvE set on the second set of cards with that fantastic 4 card. Brilliant Conquest, 80-90, toot toot, look out, give this guy his elite gear. Bob Hooey. Brilliant Conquest. Who puts a Conquest on null? People who know what they're doing, that's who. This is going to be crazy to watch moving forward. Greed is okay, man, but everybody's turning to Conquest at the end of the game now, so we'll see what happens, man. Excuse me. I'm going to assume your procs and your builds are good. Sorry if that's a mistake, but I think you're doing fine in that department. Just going to browse through here. Probably talk about tier 4 stuff, I'm guessing. What we're looking at. PTP looking good. Woo, Jeffy. What up, buddy? That mighty liberation and that 5-star artifact. Yowza. Love to see it. No, looking good. I'm so curious to see what kind of an upgrade or side grade or watch Luna as a support. Her free-to-play uniform, they just like nerf her damage into the dirt, so the seasonal is still it for Alliance Battle, and she's just a speed hero female support or something. That'd be funny. Real ones have rage on null. I think real ones have both. So yeah, just saying. Dude does damage, by the way. I didn't even realize how much damage he did. Anywho, what are you looking at down here? We got Strange, still needs a tier 4. We're about halfway there, too. I don't know if you just finish up Doctor Strange at this point. It's just Strife a tier 4 for sure. Well over these guys, I would say. Easily take Strife. PvP Luna, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get that second. I'm kind of joking, but kind of like, dude, second CTP slot. Ayo. I'm a little worried they're gonna like, I don't know, or not worried. Maybe that's not even a bad thing. They might lean into hybrid characters now more, just by necessity of trying to sell second CTP slots. You know what I mean? I don't know if Luna is that, but you know, moving forward into the, probably see that. Shalla Ball is a good tier 4. Going with the energy. Yeah. You'll have to let me know how the energy goes. Let me know. I hear Gamora is a stinker. So glad we skipped her. I am just joking. Gamora is strong, man. That tier 4 is crazy. Let's hope Gamora doesn't come get us in our sleep, because we left her hanging again. So you got good characters down here for tier 4s for sure. You got Bullseye, speed villain. You got Ares with a nice build. You got Gamora with nothing, but could be something if you wanted her to be, depending on what you want to cover. They'll rework Luna Artifact to give immortality to all leadership allies. That checks out. That sounds about right. Yeah, and those are looking really good, man. You got a couple really good options for PvP, a couple really good options for PvE. For PvP, like I said, I like Strife a lot, and Shalla-Bizzles. Probably the two I would go for PvP out of these. Doctor Strange, like halfway there, might as well get it done. And then, yeah, you got like the usual suspects down here that could all use tier 4s if you can utilize them for Alliance Battle. So, there you go, Earl. And I don't know what else to tell you, brother, because I know you know about supports and all that. There's not a whole lot I'm going to tell you about that. So, yeah. Let's hope for a hero uniform for Doctor Strange. Let's go. All right, man. Hopefully that helps. I don't know. Hopefully that helps. If you have any other questions, though, let me know, Earl, because I know you're working. And if you have anything else you want to go over, just let me know. And we can take a peek in the future. Looking good, though, man. You just need a new alliance. Just kidding. Buffkin's the ish. Go check out his channel. All right. We got Shurus BD. Part of the Sword Squad. Will be the judge of that. Are you part of the Sword Squad? You are. You are. You can officially be part of the Sword Squad. So I take these in lists of like 4 account names or so, guys, and then I just run through those, and then I'll grab some more. So we're on 3 out of 4 for this list, and then I'll grab a couple more IGNs. So just hang tight, and thanks for your patience. This looks pretty good, man. What can I say? We're early in the game. You got a sword of each color. You got a nice 5-gem red right out the rip, which is really, really nice. You like to see that. Yo, what's up, Jamro? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Hey, Volume Dealer with the gift membership. Let's go. Thanks, dude. Grats, Ardilla. Grats, man. Let's go. All right. What do we got here? Cards. Not much. That's what we got. Is this yours, Arif? What? Is this yours? Is this like a free-to-play, bro? What am I looking at here? What is this? You got Luna Snow on this account? Specifically utilizing Avengers? Oh, is this Styles? Can you only use Avengers cards? That's the question, because I see you've got a Guardians card here. I can't help but notice that there aren't any Avengers on this card here. Is that true? I will bet everything I own, at least one of these people was an Avenger at some point. So probably good. Most characters were. Yeah, only unis. I got you, brother. So yeah, what can you say? I mean, this is attack speed's good, crit damage is good. Everything else is not. So just let those rip. Only the Avengers, huh? All right. Now, when you say, I mean that, when you say only the Avengers is a big umbrella of characters. Are you talking about the MCU Avengers? Because you'll find if you go like web search, you know, the Avengers, and you look at a roster of all the characters that have been Avengers, it will stun you. It is like half the characters in this game have been part of the Avengers at one point or another. And this is really cool, by the way. Love the idea. So it's either like, yeah, exactly what INL said. Like we get into X-Men or Avengers at some point. So are you just talking about like the mainstay, like, oh, there you go. That's a really good way to do it. Okay. Okay. Go take a look. So that means you can have good luck, my friend. Let me see here. Your best options for PvE are obviously going to be Thor, Iron Man. Black Widow is going to do some stuff for you in PvE, I guarantee it. Your options are so limited, and she's going to cover a lot of typings for you. So you're probably going to want to focus on your Black Widow and make sure you don't lock her into some kind of CTP that doesn't let her do more damage, right? That's what I would think. You can also use Hulk for like your villain days and stuff, so he's going to be big for you. Hulk's going to be a big one. Probably worth your heal Odin's blessings. Honestly. Build him up with heals and all of that for the combat alliance battle days. Obviously for PvP, you're going to be learning into Cap, leaning into Cap, Hulk, Widow. You may have to go... Well, see... Oh, that's tough. Are you allowed to use Weapon Hex? You're not, right? So you can't really use Zombies Captain Marvel. I don't know how much she's going to do for you. You may have to, though, at some point, depending on what you want to do. And then, of course, Ant-Man for PvP. Of course. That's fun. Let's go back and take a look at your roster one more time. We'll go through what you've got so far. You don't need to do this, just for anyone else in the future. I made this mistake personally. These do absolutely nothing, so they end up just being wasted. Just 4-star physical attacks are not the end of the world, but the HP are the ones that matter. So crit damage, crit rate, all defense, or, you know, physical defense, anything's better than physical attack, is my understanding. It doesn't do anything at all. And then, yeah, nice, max HP. You probably, I think he gets super armor, if I'm not mistaken, so you may want to, yo, what's up, Blaze? You may want to go for, Made an exception for Sentry. Boo, boo, boo. Not an Avenger. Boo. I'm just kidding. Yeah, because PvP is going to be tough, dude, with just this roster. But you got it. You got Cap, Spidey, Black Widow. Now it's all here. You're just going to lose. That's the problem. Hey, Moon, what's up, dude? It's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming by the stream. Let's see here. So, yeah, you're good there. Here, yeah, I think you just go like this almost exactly, except I would look for more damage. You're going to want the guard break immunity, but I don't know, whatever you can get, whether it's crit rate, crit damage, if you're really min-maxing these. And then in the end, I don't know. You may, maybe agree? That crazy? What would be the best hybrid for her? Maybe an energy. I don't know. Because you're going to be stuck using her for anything female hero, right? So, be crazy, man. Yo, what's up, Ron? What's happening, bro? Never apologize for coming to a stream, bro. No matter what time you show up. Yeah, and what else can I say besides this is a really cool idea, dude? And keep us posted, man. We'll look again. Let's look again in a couple weeks if you keep it going. See where you're at, man. See where your builds are at. If I'm gonna tell you, if you're sticking only to that team up collection, this is gonna be rough and you're only gonna be able to go so far. You might consider opening things up to like a specific Avengers team. Like maybe take your favorite era of Avengers and do like West Coast Avengers or whatever. Just an example. Or not. And just stick to the team up collection. This is pretty cool, man. Thanks for sharing. I don't think there's a lot more tips I can give you. Obviously, Sentry is going to be stronger than everything in the universe. So it's only uniforms, right? So watch your supports. No. Yes, specifically you. I'm only ignoring you. What's up, Anke? How you doing, man? No, I'm looking at this account, so I'm not reading every chat message, which I know is shocking, but I don't read every chat message, you guys. Can you believe that? Some of them just drift on by, and I hate it. Every once in a while I'll end the stream, and when I go back and look at the thanks for sharing, dude, this is great. I go back and look at the my YouTube studio. Basically the stream is like still catching up, and I'll see chats that I missed like in the middle of the stream. I'm like, oh no, so and so asked this. Well, too bad, too late. What can you do, man? What's up, Blood? What's going on, homie? All right, this is the last one for this set. We got Part Winchester 7, the Dedu. Welcome to the Dedu. I like that. I don't like that, though. I don't like that at all. That's like haunted house stuff, bro. That's spooky. That's like the things that go bump in the night. Make sure you get some swords, my friend. They are very, very good for you. Very, very good for you. They will give you lots of damage. I personally recommend going for just starting with one sword of each color, and make sure you do your otherworld battle and stuff and get these crafted up. Gotta get on it. Is this somebody, did I get this right, or is this the wrong account? I'm not trolling. I'm just being serious. Like, just making sure. Bro, hey, this ain't the Sword Squad. This is the Dedu. It's different. Did I forget about you, or did I not have your IGN written down? Those are two different things. Possibly. Nice. It's Andrew. Nice. Oh, good. Yeah, bro. So, all jokes aside, make sure to jump into Otherworld Battle, bang out all those seasonal challenges, get as much Rune of the Unknown as you can, and just tackle some basic swords, because getting just 6 basic swords in here is a must. They give you a bunch of stats. Even just like 3 gem swords of each color is going to give you like 20+% all attack for your account. So it's just like a massive bump, plus a bunch of other stats. So this should be, yeah, like priority numero uno for you. And then with cards, this one's really not great. So you're going to want to look at unequipping this. So probably stop crafting stars on it. These two are great, so you can go ahead and finish crafting stars on these right here. And then these are fine. The good cards, obviously, the strange cards. So just hang on to these until you get good P cards to replace them with. This is the last one in this set on Kit, and then I'm going to grab some more IGNs. I don't have guarantees for who's they're going to be, but we're almost to the next round, so hang tight, man. And we'll see who we end up snagging out of this next group. But yeah, looks good. And then as far as blue stars, make sure you get the procs here when you can. You're using your mythic cards to craft stars right now, so no worries. But once you get these last 2 stars crafted, maybe think about re-rolling your bonus options just a couple times to try and get the energy attack and physical attack procs respectively on the bonus options. Nice. If you haven't used that 3-star recraft ticket yet that they give you, just hang on to it. There's a tech you can do with it that is likely going to be way more beneficial than using it early on, and it looks like you haven't used it maybe, which is good. So just hang on to that. Basically what you're looking for is a card that ends up rolling the correct stats on the bottom blue. So like blue crit damage, blue cooldown, blue all attack. And then you've got a bunch of doo-doo on the top. You can use that 3-star recraft ticket to guarantee 6 blue stars, right? If you use it on a card that already has the bottom 3 stars done, if that makes any sense. So just hang on to it. If you're confused about that, hang on to it, ask about it a little bit later. Or if you start to notice you have a card with 3 blue stars that are the right stats on the bottom, probably time to use that. Anyways, and this is a great start. Watch out for like Ghost Rider. If you want to go hybrid set for your main set, which is really good advice for most people, you're going to want to watch out for New Avengers number 9 and Marvel Zombies for the HP procs. And then, yeah, Ghost Rider for the 20% all attack proc. And you can also keep your eyes peeled for like Guardians of the Galaxy if you don't want to go with both procs. If you want to go full PvE, just use like Ghost Rider, probably Marvel Zombies, and White Fox. Or excuse me, not White Fox. Ghost Rider, Zombies, and Guardians, I think is what you do. I feel like I'm missing a card today. But maybe not. Yeah, so maybe just go more towards PvE then and watch for Ghost Rider. And you don't have to do the HP procs. You can go more towards attack stats if you want in the future. So you said we're coming back to the game, which is good to know. Venom's looking good there, man. That's what's up. How's the... Okay, so on your CTPs of Rage, make sure you re-roll them to get 0.9 per 1. You may already know this, but it'll reduce the cooldown to 7 seconds, which is hugely important for making rotations work correctly. You're going to want to remove this on a discount when it's convenient. This is not a good CTP in general, and not a good CTP for Thor for sure. Yeah. And then we've got Mephisto, same thing. Go over all your Rage CTPs. It's a really big deal as you get like extra obelisks, extra 6-star obelisks. Either convert them into boost obelisks or hang on to them to re-roll these CTPs, because it'll make a big difference for you getting that 7-second cooldown. CTP of Patience, again, is not a great CTP, so when you get a discount and some extra crystals, you're going to want to... Okay, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, you're going to want to pull this off eventually, get him like a Mighty Conquest. I do recommend removing them. It's worth paying the crystals, because when you think about it, you know, 300, I can't remember, it's 300 or 400 to remove it, something like that, is worth a fodder CTP. A couple hundred crystals for any CTP is absolutely worth it. So don't override. Yeah, just make sure you replace. And then Scarlet Witch just wants a Rage. Fantastic uniform. Great option for a tier 4. I would say Scarlet, well, you have the Rage on Strange, and it's a good place for it. So I wouldn't move this around. But Wanda also would love a Rage. And I would say Wanda is a better option right now because she covers more days in Alliance Battle for like a tier 4 over Doctor Strange. But you're going to have a list here, it looks like. So you're going to want a tier 4 Wanda for sure. Loki, really big clutch tier 4s here. You're also going to want your Sentry. That's obviously a really big one. Trying to just make sure I read your chats. Gotcha, nice. Yeah, just waiting for the next Rage. No worries. You know, regen actually works here. It's not my favorite thing, but it does work. It gives him the stats that he needs. Energy on Ghost Rider is a bit tough. Might work well for striking, but I think that's going to be all it works well for. He's not going to... This isn't going to work well for his gameplay. He has a very unfriendly rotation when it comes to procs, single skill damage procs. He definitely wants like either a judgment or something for PvP, something like that. Yeah, and you know what? Blood points that out. I think that's like, I don't want to say that's advanced for this account. That's true. I think in TBA, you're going to find some instances where an energy would work well against Kang teams. But I think, yeah, for the PvP one-shots, exactly. So I don't know, though, if this account is necessarily looking into that. But I guess what I'm saying is you don't need to be in a hurry to remove this, is essentially what I'm saying. I think between striking and PvP, you might be okay here. Just know that when you go to use him, like in World Boss as a damage dealer, this is going to feel bad. So that's all I'm trying to say. But it will have some good uses. So there's other ones that I would remove before worrying about Ghost Rider. But definitely, these are all solid tier 4 choices. Doctor Strange as well is a great tier 4 choice. Looking at your transcended potentials, you've got Bullseye's villain uniform. For an account like this, I think that is a great choice. Get your speed villain days covered. He'd make a good tier 4 as well. Moon Knight potentially for speed hero with the new uniform coming out after it's tested. Luna with the 4-star artifact is probably going to be a banger for this account. So yeah, you've got a long list of tier 4s. And basically what you need to do is just make a priority. Oh, excuse me, and Mephisto. Good Lord, Mephisto. Gotta get Mephisto tier 4. So, yeah, that's a long list of tier 4s playing catch-up. So make a priority list, like on a notepad or whatever. Did we have Mummy Miles? Did I miss? Unless you have the Mummy uniform, don't worry about Miles. Miles isn't important unless you have his seasonal. If you don't care much for PvP, just tier 4 your Sentry and get him a Mighty Conquest. And that'll like pretty much carry your like auto playing timeline. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not looking to invest heavily in PvP, just invest in Sentry, let him carry your account, and then just focus on all the PvE big ones like Mephisto, Scarlet Witch, Loki, Doctor Strange, Bullseye, Moon, Luna. You know, you got a long list. So yeah, make a priority list and just start banging them out. Best advice I can give you for this account besides those tips is tier 4 mats should be your priority. You should be grinding tier 4 mats, right? To play catch up. And there you go, my friend. Hopefully that helps you out. Let's grab these really quick. It just really had to think about the artifacts to give us 3 dirty, stinky artifacts. And let's all go together. Even though this robs us of our little puzzles, it's still fun. As you guys can see how much gold I waste trying to get the few characters I still need. We need the Yelena baloney. Let's go. Give me that baloney. And we're just gonna lock in 10 of these. Let's go. CTP, premium bios right here. Bow. I screwed it up, guys. I didn't get any of the things that I said I was gonna get. That's too bad. And there we go, some extra gold, man. Back up to 190. Nice, with our Shalla Ball level 80. All right, guys, go ahead and throw up those IGNs. Let's grab 4 more. Let's see where we're at here. We got Shadowborn. Okay, hang on here. We got Shadowborn. Let's do... I'm just gonna grab these in order. I can't tell if, like, I don't speak that, unfortunately. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I legitimately just do not know what that said. Let's grab this one. I think we'll grab a couple here. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. All right, hang on. Make sure if you ask for help, guys, you actually put your IGN in the message. If you just say me, help me, I can't, I don't. It forces me to come back and ask you about your IGN and stuff. All right, I'm being nice. We're going to take this many, and we're going to work through these, and then we'll see where we're at, guys. This is a lot of accounts and a lot of talking. That's who I got. It's all in a row. You can tell if your IGN's in there. We're going to move through these. I think you spelled Shadowborn wrong. Don't I have you on my... Are you still on my friends? I don't know if you're coming back. And yeah, after we're done with these guys, we're still where we're at. Check if that are using the agent IGN. A lot of people use the agent. I've seen people with like agent badge 240 accounts with hashtag agent blah 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 as their name. All right, let's see here. Let's get started. This is a long... I'm gonna put what you gave me in here, but I think you're gonna have to spell this again, unless that is your IGN. Oh, never mind. You just spelt it Shadow, which is fine. I actually like that as like an exclamation. Shadow. We just did a member stream, Moon. We did one like last Friday, so it's gonna be a little bit, or maybe be almost a month till we do another one. I try to do one a month. Let's see what you got going on, bro. And you're in the Alliance. I'm blind. Embarrassing. Now this Alliance is epic, bro. That's what's up. Sword's looking pretty good, man. What can you say? Keep on grinding, bro. About 8% cooldown there. Yeah, you need to work on them, but go get it. Not much to say except for roll them dice and don't stop. What do you got here? Pretty good hybrid set. I mean, this is great, man. It's up to you whether you want to throw New Avengers number 9 in here for a second HP proc or just leave it alone, because this is a really good hybrid set of cards. Send me a message on Discord, Andrew, letting me know you want a spot in the Alliance. We do have sort of a list growing, though, so if you're not as interested in PvP or Alliance Conquest, Grey Ops is our other Alliance. Get in touch with INL. He can get, there's room in Grey Ops, guys. So get in touch with INL and he'll get you a spot there if you're less interested in AC. If you're interested in AC and you don't mind waiting, just shoot me a DM and we've got a little list going. I think we're going to have one spot opening up this week. Not positive. I'm going to check after stream today, but we have a list of like 3 or 4 people waiting. So there you go. All right, what do we got going on? And boom, 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 boom. Yes. Yes. No, wait, what? I started booming. This is not booming. I know. You got cold resist here. Okay. Everything's perfect except this cold resist. Unacceptable. Dodge, max H. We'd be better off doing this at this point, dude. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. That looks nice. Yeah, 83 max HP. 10% of this crit damage could become crit rate, and that would not be bad. 10% of this attack speed could become anything else, and that would not be bad. So, yeah. Whatever that means for you, that's what it is. That's what it do. Dodge as well, man. You got about 10%? Too much dodge. Yo. So if... Okay, look, man. Look, let's talk about this. If you really wanted to work on these cards, you could. You could go back through. It looks like your issues are going to be a couple of these. One of the dodge could become crowd control time for some extra crowd control time. You could get some extra all basic defense through a crit damage roll. You could maybe just like replace this with New Avengers number 9 and refine some of it there. You could do like all basic defense. Remove the 10% attack speed and go for crit rate. Yeah, there's your crit rate. And then dodge. You could ditch 10% dodge for extra cooldown. So, hey, that's actually not crazy, right? You could consider swapping this for New Avengers number 9 to lock in hybrid here. Or open up a second set and go for a PvP set. You want to change to Ghost Rider. Yeah, so you're the second option, right? You want to go ahead and change this to Ghost Rider. Maybe roll double attack stats here once you get a PvP set up, right? Yeah. Yeah, and if you do that, then you're going to want to not care so much about crowd control tied down at all. And there's not much you do want to adjust here, except you would want to even these out. Yeah, a little bit, right? Get a little more crit rate maybe. But the overcap on dodge isn't bad on a PvE set. The crowd control time down is good, but it's not going to be so impactful. So yeah, maybe go that route and then unlock the second set and start building a PvP card set. Yeah, bro. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Yeah, find your Ghost Rider. That's nice, dude. Like I said, you'll be able to, by rolling the Ghost Rider. Yeah, it's true. What INL said is true. I made sure to say not as impactful, right? It does help because you do get crowd controlled by world bosses a lot. But anyways, you'll be able to make some of those adjustments with the Ghost Rider card, which is really nice. What is it? It's like only one can be INL or something. You can just do @INL in the Alliance chat, or will Super Bosser get a hold of you in Discord? You tell him. You'd know better than I. Dude, I wouldn't know. I'm probably like barking at your old Discord account or something. What do you got for your roster? What you thinking? Yo, dude, tell me, my friend. How is this working for you? How we looking with the Mighty Conquest? You don't have set 2. And don't use Loki number 2, by the way. The card's stinky. Especially for PvP. What you talking about? Anyways, just curious how that's working at the Mighty level for you. I see you, Agni, but I've got like 6 names here I got to get through today, so it may not happen today, my friend. But I see ya, and I'm pretty good at remembering names, so I'll probably remember that you were looking since you're around quite often. Yeah, does your rank 27 null have a Mighty Conquest, Wayne? Why would I not believe you if you told me that? Yeah, change this to a competition. Sure. And then do you have the like Rage on Storm kind of thing for ABI? Yes, sir, you do. There you go. That's the setup I think most people are rocking. I'm the only weirdo using Mephisto for ABI. That's not true, but it is true that I am doing that. Storm doesn't. I'm just not as good at playing her. Mephisto's easy, man. Spammy. Boom, boom, boom. You just kind of like roll your fist on the keyboard. Yeah, let me know if you have questions for the roster, Jamro, because you got a lot of stuff, man. This is a hefty roster. It'll take a long time to comb through it without some direction. As far as what to do next, shoot, man. You're all prepared for Luna. Ready to go, man. I'm guessing, yup, I was going to say you probably got Moon Knight. Yeah, you do. You're like ready to go. Yeah. Any good builds hiding in here? Any like good PvP builds or anything? I'm gonna give my so here's my plan, you guys. We're gonna give Hercules the most defensive build possible, like humanly possible, minus the conquest, because we ain't giving boy a conquest. So whatever that means, he's gonna get that. He's gonna get like a defensive ISO set. He's gonna get defensive everything, right? And then we're gonna give our Zeus like a mighty energy and let him sit in the back with his iframe ignore and just shoot people in AC, bro. We're gonna have Herc jump out in front, hold the line, Zeus in the back cooking with the energy. Bro, I'm probably just being silly, but I thought that was funny. They do play out like that in AC, and I don't know, any good team's gonna crush them, but oh, you still haven't used your tier 4 support. Oh, bro. Dude, I don't know. If you're comfortable giving Zeus a good build, he's great. I mean, he is meta. If you're comfortable giving him a build, competition and stuff, he is, he'll get better scores for you than some of these other guys. So he actually is technically a meta character that you could consider for that discount. Without the artifact, I don't know. Not screaming build me to tier 4, but you do have the uniform, so worth considering, I suppose. Let's Yeah. Yeah, your account's built. You're into niche stuff, man. Like, I don't know. AC characters. So before AC characters and supports for World Boss Legend, I guess I would go with, like, potentially just if you're willing to build him, but I don't know. You may want to just go for someone like Quicksilver for, like, just more PvP options. You know what I mean? Because that's where you're at, dude. You have so much stuff built. You could do Shang-Chi. Or no, you need his new uniform. Profile pick. Hard to tell. That's his old uni. So, yeah, I don't know. Not a lot down here screaming at me, dude, to go to tier 4. Maybe I'm missing something, but yeah, it looks like you're way into, like, more niche characters. So, there you go. That's all I got, man. It's like Zeus, maybe Quicksilver with the uni. Seems like a decent choice out of what you've got. Yeah, no artifact, no uni. No artifact, no uni. Doesn't need the artifact, but no uni. Uni, and plus not very useful. Sure. If you do AV tier 4, you get the uni, though. There's no reason to do Agent Venom tier 4 with that old uniform. He won't do anything. So Jeff is great, man. Why not? Yeah, but for the native tier 2, one of those guys maybe. And then, yeah, Jeff's good. Why not? And AV, like I said, if you do go tier 4 with Agent Venom, you might as well get the uniform because I don't think he's really gonna do a whole lot in this thing. So there you go, man. All right, bro. Other than that, just keep cooking, man. You're like me. You got to... Oh, yeah. Do you have... That's one I didn't check for. Do you have Shalla Ball? Yeah, you do. Yeah. There you go, man. Here, a discount. I'm not sure. But anyways, there you go, bro. There's a reasonable path for you. I think I'm going to jump on to the next one here unless you have other questions. And keep this thing rolling because we got a lot of accounts here. Right, 88 on the badge, so lower, a newer account here. Not lower, just newer. Pokemon Creed, let's go. Nice. We got some sword. We're doubled up on red. It's usually orange and pink that people double up for the attack stats. I say it all the time. I'm not a huge fan of doing this at all. I think you should put an orange sword here and a yellow sword here. I think that is what... Yeah. I'll spare you going over why, but it's just me. You end up getting into weird stuff, so. But I'm glad you have sword. You have 5% cooldown here, and you can see even with kind of like mid swords, you still get really big bonuses to your stats, which is really good. Yes, sir, I saw that. I did catch that, Jamroll, eventually, bro. I did catch that. Make sure we're not locking blue stars that are bad stats, like with Luna. If you just got all these naturally, that's great. Crit rate is good to lock. You're probably going to be looking for ignore defense this early on, but crowd control time is the stat you would want after your ignore defense is capped, so something to consider since it is blue. But movement speed, cold resist, mind resist should not be locked at all, in my opinion. You want to let those roll. And then when you can, make sure you get the energy attack proc on the bottom of this card. And yeah, other than that, just waiting for good P cards. Ask before you equip if you're not sure about P cards. Make sure you're getting the good ones. Ghost Rider, Marvel Zombies, some of the other ones. Depends on which way you want to go. Make sure you know if you want to build a PvE set of cards, a hybrid set of cards. Hybrid is usually best for most people right now because the hybrid set right now is basically just the super strong set with 2 HP procs. Really good. There's a lot of really good cards with procs on the bottom. Yeah, and just make sure you don't equip any stinkers, and you'll be good. Nice. We got that 0.9 per 1 roll on the Rage here. Really good. Nice. And the Uru looked good as well. ISO looks good. Build looks good. Gonna want to get that 55% damage decrease here for the 7-second cooldown. It's just like the Rages on the competition. Same thing. Nice, got the 0.9 per 1 there on the Rage. Looks good. And 200 Judgments. And the only one that needs to be rerolled is the Competition. Oh, and this Rage. My bad. This Rage needs 0.9 per 1. So it may just be out of Obelisks or whatever, but make sure you get those two when you get around to it. Nice. Grats on almost being done with Sentry really early on, too. Grats on that. Be able to get him a good build, hopefully. Get him a Mighty Conquest. Put him to work. Same with Wolverine. Nice. This looks like your Wolverine might be locked in for the discount. I assure you that Conquest Null can do some ish. I guarantee it because I've seen it. And it's one of those things, guys, if Null with a Conquest couldn't do anything except on manual play, every good Team Battle Arena player in the game wouldn't have a Conquest on their Null. And I'm not saying if everyone who plays Marvel Future Fight jumps off a bridge, you should too. You might want to consider it because at that point it might just be a fun bridge that everybody's having fun jumping off of. But look before you leap, you know. But if everybody's using a specific CTP setup throughout the entire game, it is highly likely that that is the way to go. Not always, though. Keep that in mind, guys. It's good to critically think, but also notice patterns. You know what I'm talking about? There you go. Anyways, the CTPs, just those two. These guys are great for PvP. Yo, thanks so much for the Supa. Appreciate it, Young and Bold. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, man. Those two will be good for PvP. Looks like this might be locked in for your tier 2 discount, I hope, which is great. We'll get him finished before the discount ends. That'll be really nice. And then Loki. Got another Rage, dude. Awesome. Get 0.9 per 1 here as well for the 7-second cooldown. And then Loki is a great choice for another. Hey, thanks for the membership as well, Young and Bold. Appreciate you, man. Let's go. Grats to Hoy Nguyen. Nguyen? That's a hard... Bro, you want to talk about a name that's tough to pronounce? I'm sure I butchered that, but I had a friend who had that for a last name in high school, I believe. Yeah, I forget how to say it. Anyways, congrats on the membership, brother. Yo, another one. Thanks, Young and Bold. Appreciate you, man. Assassin guy. Grats, bro. Let's go. All right, man. Anyways, and then in the future, not anyways, but moving on here. Mephisto is going to be a really good bet for the future. You've already got him level 70. Hopefully you can pick up that uniform like this anniversary because Mephisto is an absolute unit. More important than most of these guys. Thanks so much for the memberships, bro. Let's go. W. Grats, Lyra. Yeah. And Gamora is a great option for a tier 4. As far as priority goes, these ones are definitely like, you know, the stronger choices here. I think you go, this I think is the discount, so you finish this. This is like done, so go ahead and just finish this as soon as you're done with the discount. Then I probably say go Loki, and then maybe start lining up for Mephisto, figuring out how you're going to save for that and get him to, because Mephisto is the man currently. Also, Jeff is adorable. Let's go. And yeah, thank you, Jeff. Okay. Sorry, I've been having fun with that Jeff animation. It's cute. And that's it, man. Your supports look good. Everything looks pretty good. Doesn't have lots of supports. Make sure you've got M'Baku. I'm not sure I see Baku. He's probably down here somewhere, eh? Maybe I missed it. Did I miss it? Anyways, whether I missed it or you don't have it, watch out for M'Baku. Fantastic support. Does not need a uniform, just needs that mega tier 2 ticket. Yeah, if you're in a hurry, my friend, I'm sorry, Elliot. We have a line. I take them in like chunks at a time and then just work through that list. So it may not be the day, my friend, because I'm not going to shortcut the rest of the list because someone's in a hurry, unfortunately. And yeah, there you go, man. That's about it. Yeah, hold off on like Kang and stuff because you need to build these other guys. And yeah, you got a long list of tier 4s. Hope that helps you out. Yo, what's up, Leo? Greetings to Brazil from Oregon, my friend. Long range high five. I hope you're doing really well. Like I said, I got a list, man, so it may not be today. Yo, what up, Doom? Thanks for stopping in, brother. I hope you have a great day, my friend. Busy today, I assume. Happens, bro. It happens. All right, let's get out of here. I think we're good there. Nice, easy account. Not too much to look at. Night Voice. Let's go. 168 on the badge. Grab a little something to drink. Swords are good. You can't, you know, what you gonna do? 4s and 5s means you've been trying. Don't give up, right? This cooldown is monstrous. I'm trying to still sort of figure out how to tell this to people because I'm just recently figured this out. End game. It's good to think about this at like this point of an account. End game swords, you're probably going to want to... Two things. I'll try and make this quick. As a free to play, my plan is to free roll them. So to roll 6 gem swords, once I have like all 6 gem swords pretty much locked in, I'll roll up like 50 or 100 6 gem swords and then come in here and literally free roll these till I get something preferable. Concentration, I believe you're looking for instinct attack. That's why the cooldown gets in the way, things like that. Or if you're a spender, you're going to want to come in and actually roll these and lock the stats. There are really good stats that can roll on swords end game, and this much cooldown will get in the way. So as you're building your cards, it's good to have that in mind. Yeah, you ended up re-rolling swords with cooldown as well, Doom, because that's just, I just saw that on my account that I was going to run into that issue. If I really want to min-max my swords, you really got to min-max the cooldown on the cards, because the stats on the cards where you take up cooldown cap. And the stats that you get on your swords, you can't get elsewhere. So they're really important. So anyways, that's a lot of yapping basically to let you know at some point you're going to want to make sure you get that cooldown on your actual cards. And it actually looks like you're severely overcapped on cooldown right now, which is good and bad. It's good because it looks like you've actually got a lot of the cooldown. Well, you got a lot of red stars. Let's see here. Yeah, red cooldown. Blue cooldown. We got one. Ding, ding. What do we got here? Attack speed. Good, though. Cooldown. Yeah. And attack speed. Interesting. So, yeah, you've already got some of that cooldown. And in the end, you know, I think with everything rolled, you're going to want to end up with about this amount on your cards. So, that means... Where does that put you? Is that just the cards? Because none of your cards have cooldown main stat? Is that what it is? I think so, huh? Yeah, which I don't think is necessarily a problem. This is like a full PvE set of cards. You just need to figure out how you're going to balance attack speed, cooldown, and crit rate. Right? So that's something you'll have to focus on. You need like 10% more crit rate. You want to preserve the amount of cooldown that you have. And your attack speed is good as well. So it seems like what the issue is one crit rate roll, what you're missing. Then the question is, where can you get more crit rate? Check your bonus option. You may be able to just roll some crit rate on these bonus options, or maybe I'm missing something. Yeah, exactly. No other place to get concentration. So it ends up just being like what you have to do. Yeah, check the bonus options. Maybe you can lean into crit rate there, and that would allow you to kind of preserve the balance that you have now. You just need to rotate some of these to blue, obviously. Like you need blue cooldown here, not red cooldown. And then all attack would be better, obviously. And then here, these are good. Just need them to be blue. Yeah, these are pretty good. You're missing an ignore defense or crowd control time roll here, but that's no big deal. Same thing here, though. So yeah, you are missing some crowd control time down. But this is a PvE set, so not the end of the world. CCT max HP and attack speed here are very good. Man, you got a lot of off-color good stats. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, just make sure you don't lock. Yeah, you're killing it. You're doing good. Basically, I'm just so weirded out by how many of the right stats you have on the wrong color. It's really weird. You just need to transmutate all these in. And then, yeah, I think if you find like 5% more crit in your bonus options or whatever, you'll be fine. I think it'll be okay. For sure. And then looking at your roster. Looks good. Looks good. Hopefully you can find your boy some flames. Those are nice. 7-second cooldown. Build looks fine. Could use another energy attack Uru or whatever there. This greed could use a reroll. 70% on the bottom is really tough. You're going to want to get that to 150. Hopefully combat blast up top. And an ambush proc. Sure. Yes, sir. Physical attack and HP. Power of Angry Hulk. 0.9 per 1. Looks good. Yeah, you got the right idea. You know what's going on. You are good to go. What are you rocking here? Flame damage. Oh, interesting. 0.8 per 1 crit rate. Depending on what you're doing with Ghost Rider. Well, yeah, you're good. So you get a CTP. Yeah, that's actually, I don't know if I would say it's mostly a lie, but do be really careful web searching MFF stuff. I have found some janky results that were very much not true, for sure. And it's a good call. I don't know if almost everything, I mean, I see a lot of good stuff, but yeah, if you don't know how to discern what's caca and what's not, you can get yourself in trouble. You can find some really bogus information. So yeah. Sentry's already started ascending, but I'm not sure if we've used the tier 2 discount here. I'm trying to keep track of, I don't see this person chatting. I personally, if I was getting a brilliant right now, would go for a conquest myself. Because yeah, the conquest for me would be the answer. And also, Shayak Wajid, you have put your IGN up in chat, dude, so many times over this stream. It's like crazy. And so please stop. That is definitely spam. So just do that and then please stop or we'll have to time you out or remove you again. I've gone over how I do the account help several times. So that means we are not listening. We are just saying, me, 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 me. Look at me. Look at me. So yeah, Sentry's going to want a tier 4 for sure. Looks good. I don't know who's locked in for the discount if you've used it. Doctor Strange is an option. He's already at level 80. As far as other native tier 2s would go for that discount for this account, you've already got Scarlet Witch. So maybe even Strange would just be a good option at this point. You got the Mighty Rage. Lock him in. Give him the tier 4 if you haven't already. After that, looking at native tier 1s, what's good? I think we need to go right down here. As I suspected. Ares is probably going to cover a bunch of territory for you. Bullseye would be great for all your speed villain. Gamora is just going to be the alien female if you go with Luna Snow, which most people will. I think you are as well. I will say a Judgment, I think, is actually like one of the worst CTPs for her. Somebody stop me if I'm wrong. But I want to say that's the case. Usually you want a competition or even a rage, I think, here for Luna. I haven't been a Luna enjoyer for years as she's been locked in seasonal jail. But that is my understanding. So maybe you can move the Judgment to someone else who could utilize it better. I don't know off the top of my head. Ghost Rider is what comes to mind. And consider maybe a comp or a rage for Luna, but that's up to you. A Judgment is in the right ballpark at least. Excuse me. She does elemental damage, right? So, yeah. And other than that, man, just watch for your supports. Careful with some of these, like, I wouldn't be building magic right now. You have a lot of other priorities, unless you are just like, she's like your favorite character, in which case, go ahead and build her quick. If she's like your favorite character, get some use out of it. Yeah, so maybe for like Rogue, yeah, with the seasonal. Yeah, you kind of wish this was on this and this was on this, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been a Luna enjoyer for a long time, so I do believe competition is best currently. See what happens with the new uni. And then, yeah, these guys down here, keep your eyes on them. And other than that, watch for supports. You got M'Baku. Yeah, your supports are good. You got Shuri. I think you got Coulson as well. So you got the whole gang. Just making, like, laser-focused picks with those tier 4s to make sure you get the right characters level. watch out for characters like Jean Grey. Out of the meta. Magic, probably not. Carnage, probably not. It's not that they're not good. It's just that you have better characters that you should be building that'll do more for your account. I would want to lock in at least Bullseye and Ares before I started messing around with any of these other characters for PvP. And even then, I don't think Jean Grey really has a place, and these two are definitely like bands involved, Otherworld Battle, TBA, kind of second or third rate PvP characters. And there you go, dude. I think that's about it for this one. That ought to catch you up. I still don't think I saw whose account this was, but yeah. Hopefully that helps you out, my friend. I'm gonna move on to the next one here. Keep them rolling. I think we're gonna be lucky if we make it through this list of names. So let's see how we do here. Hey, just because I always forget to say it, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying that content, guys. Hey, let's go. Nice. Mustafa, what's going on, bro? What is happening, Mr. 2005? What is happening? That's a really good question. Besides that you were likely born. No, not 3005. A bit late. I don't really have anything about 2005, man. Oh, Katrina was 2005, was it? Dang. Oh, and London. Those aren't good things, though. I didn't want bad things. Get out of here. Mariah Carey's We Belong Together. Now we're talking. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Ooh. Revenge of the Sith. Ooh. Pretty bad stuff, honestly. 2005 was a little rough. Not gonna lie. Let's take a peek and see what you've got going on. Woo! All right. Swords are looking pretty good, man. Look at that. I hope you catch a break and get a 6 gem. That is just impressive, honestly, for where you're at. 16% cooldown. Very high. Same story with cooldown. Something to think about for the future. Looking at your set of cards right here, right now. You probably want to make some moves. I think this set is going to be rough. I say stop with Crescent. Yeah. Yeah, you do have the blue all attack roll, which is nice, but you're probably going to want to replace this card. Unless you're willing to turn this set into a full PvP set, but if you're going to do that, you need to replace these 2 cards anyway. So you might as well either go PvE or hybrid with this set. You could go with like... So you have a few options. You could do nothing. That works. This isn't a great PvE card, so I probably wouldn't go with that option. You could bring in Ghost Rider here instead of this card. And then go ahead and just enjoy. Right? I think even with Spider-Man and Civil War here, with Ghost Rider, it's a respectable set. You'd prefer to have maybe White Fox here instead of this. Like, what's the rolls here? Energy attack cooldown. Yeah, this one's a little meh on the rolls. It's not terrible, but it's not like amazing. But I think I would go ahead and replace this instead if you're going to replace another. So yeah, like bring in Ghost Rider here for sure. Unless you're going to make like a ton of changes. I would probably just go Ghost Rider and maybe watch for Marvel Zombies. Because that'll let you do whatever you want. And what would you prefer, Mustafa, since you're here? PvP, PvE, hybrid? Are you planning on... Are you spending? Are you going to do 2 sets? Or are you just focusing on the 1 set? Yeah, like Jamrel said, if you wanted to go like full PvE, like the strongest set, I think the answer would be like Ghost Rider, Zombies, and White Fox. But that's a lot of swapping, and I don't think you need to do all that. You like TBA, you like... Okay, so a hybrid set is likely going to be the route you want to go. Crescent just doesn't do well unless you're doing a full PvP set, in my opinion, for the most part. If you really want to go that route and you want to go with like a hybrid set... Gotcha, thanks, Cosmic. If you want to go for a hybrid set, you need to bring in the HP procs. So you have to bring in New Avengers number 9, and you need to bring in Marvel Zombies. What's up, Desmond? Curse Sploosh. What's happening, brother? W. Desmond. And also, yeah, Green Gang. I don't get enough time to use emotes these days, bros. Uh, so yeah, it's up to you how many cards you want to swap. If you're willing to swap 3 cards for the right hybrid set, you would swap this for Ghost Rider. You'd want New Avengers number 9, and you'd want Marvel Zombies. The P cards are hard to get. So my suggestion would be, if you're going to do something like that, you're going to keep this card. So work on this card. Focus your efforts into this card. Focus your efforts into this card, right? Because you're going to keep them long term. Don't bother messing with this anymore, re-rolling it if you're going to replace it. It's no big deal. You know, I don't think any account makes it unscathed without having to unequip something at some point for crystals. You very much could just leave this. You could go with either New Avengers number 9 or Marvel Zombies for an HP proc. Bring in Ghost Rider for the 20% all attack proc. And that's a great set of cards, man. So if you're feeling stressed out by the idea of replacing all 3 of these, just replace 2. Just go with Ghost Rider and either Zombies or New Avengers number 9 for an HP proc. And that's what I'd do. And make sure you're not locking bad blue stats. So don't lock poison resist here. You probably don't want to lock energy defense. The only stat here that's worth locking is probably attack speed, to be honest with you. Kind of sucks, but it's the truth. And better to roll good stats first instead of rolling for Pierce and then having to undo the Pierce to get the good stats, right? Which you constantly see us recommending people do, right? So yeah, better to do it right the first time, essentially. Recovery rate, you're really looking for dodge or crowd control time up top, preferably. Energy defense, especially if you're going for hybrid, it's really important to get the HP roll on the 2nd star. 3rd star is red and wrong, but you want ignore defense or crowd control time down. All basic defense blue is good. You can lock that. Cooldown is green, unfortunately. And Fizz attack you can lock, but just keep in mind, all attack is twice as good. So if you're free to play and you're really worried about re-rolling a ton and you just don't care to do it, you could lock physical attack. But one of those things where if you do think you're going to want all attack, better to go for it from the get instead of waiting and then deciding later, like I did, that you want all attack. Just make sure you're sure. And then I'm going to skip over these 2 because you probably will replace them. And we'll just look at this one. Recovery rate's not the best stat. Dodge or CCT is better. HP would be great, obviously. Ignore dodge or CCT. You want crit damage or all basic defense here. Cooldown is good. And then the same story with attack. So for now, just leave this and enjoy the 5% Pierce. Very valuable. But later, once you've got all your cards situated and you're catching up, you'll want to come back and fix this eventually. Boom. That's a lot. Let's move on. Yeah. Those are all good things to have on a Kang, as far as I know. 60-70. You may want to re-roll this. I think you can get this higher. Just 80, maybe. So maybe not. Something to consider in the future. Not a big priority. Sometimes I get excited and think this can go to 90 on a Mighty, but I think it is just 80 for the top. But that wall proc is really important. That extra bit of survivability can be really nice. 150 speed universal ambush. Very nice. Looking good. Your builds look good. I was hoping for the pierce damage reduction. Try and find him an artifact with pierce damage reduction if you can. This isn't helping you like at all, really, honestly. And if you're going to go authority, go mighty authority. Try and find him another authority. If not, look for a conquest. You probably have other targets for a mighty conquest. Like, yeah, you need another conquest here. You do have the mighty here, which is really nice. A regular authority on Silver Surfer. I imagine your Silver Surfer feels pretty squishy. So, just something to consider. But do keep in mind that Silver Surfer is not bad, but he's slipping a little bit. So you may be better off saving a mighty conquest for another character. You may want to just get him a second authority, lock in a mighty authority, and call that good for now. It's not going to be the best, but there's just a lot of competition for the conquests. You know what I mean? So there you go. Yeah, looks good. Good, man. All looks good. The cooldowns are looking right. So Mephisto definitely wants to be tier 4. A mighty competition would be swell, obviously. This is looking good. Yo, Desmond, my celestial brother. One of these days, bro, we're going to go sail the open seas. I swear it. I swear. Thanks so much, man, for all your support, Desmond. You are a true legend. Yeah, that looks really good. Good. Obviously, just would like a tier 4 as well. Nice build, but I don't know if I would be in a hurry to tier 4 those guys, unfortunately, because I think you're going to have a lot of other characters. Yeah, you're missing a lot of like alliance battle coverage. So over the next couple weeks, ahoy matey indeed, welcome to Celestial. You're going to want to watch out for those big PvE players, right? We're missing like Scarlet Witch with the zombie uniform I don't see. We're missing Luna, obviously. Moon Knight will be coming up. You need your mutant days covered. So like either Kid Omega or Gambit, something like that. You've got a lot of PvE builds missing. You have enough mats for one native tier 1, tier 4? Unless you're in a hurry right now, I don't see a native tier 1 that I would tier 4 over Mephisto. No, sir, I would just save. Oh, Loki. You gotta get that Kid Loki uniform. Yeah. Oof. You're gonna have to balance that. Loki and Luna are worth keeping your eyes on. You're gonna want to tier 4 these guys. And then Mephisto. And Sentry. So yeah, you got a list. You've got a list, and you're gonna have to just go with what's the best for you. Mephisto is kind of like probably better than Luna. So, I mean, is better than Luna. Let's call it what it is. Loki, it's just the striking value that makes it so valuable. You have a greed and a rage. The rage would be well served on Loki for sure. That's an easy call to make. I don't know if you maybe have someone better, but a rage on Loki is classic good move. Yeah. And there you go, man. That's kind of what you got going on. You just got to figure out those last few clutch uniforms for the anniversary, and then in order to upgrade them. Did you go ahead and you made sure to grab Scarlet Witch, right? Yeah, make sure you grab all those world bosses and stuff. You're not going to be able to tier 4 Scarlet Witch, but you may want to look at grabbing her uniform if you have the crystals, for sure. Because, oh, Blackbeard, bro. Oh, I don't know, dude. I'm a numbers guy, so like I don't really believe in curses. Blackbeard. So I would probably just keep going. I don't know, man. Because yeah, for me, there's no such thing as a cursed card. That's just bad luck, bro. And I am sorry to hear about your luck. Oof. Luna Laufenson. Loki Snow and Luna Laufenson. All right, man. Any other quick questions for you? Want to tier 4 Snow because I don't have speed. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, watching your restrictions. You got it. Speed female you need. Speed villain, like this isn't a real option. You need a speed villain. So Bullseye is what people are using for that mostly. You got to have Loki. He covers a lot. And then Mephisto and Scarlet Witch. It's those ones we talked about. What order you do them in is kind of up to you, man. No, Desmond. I think you're just a legend, and you had to take one for the team, bro. It's close, though. If there was a day. If there was a day. That might have been the day. Looks like we are having a spelling error for Elliot. Elliot. Yeah. I don't know. Is it just Elliot 67? Was the 4 a typo? Nope. Thank you, INL. Good one. Good one. Try that. Aha. Free to play, Elliot. Very good. All right. Yeah, dude. Good. Early on, that's wonderful. A little bit of cooldown, 3.2%. There we go. Ooh, yeah, careful with this, guys. You're going to probably end up unequipping this card eventually. This card is okay, but you're probably going to end up in that place where you're looking at a hybrid set going, dang, I wish I could get White Fox in this set, or I wish I could get New Avengers number 9 in this set, but you won't be able to fit it into that set. Baby Spidey's going to be in the way. But Baby Spidey's not a bad card. I try to be as clear as I can about this stuff. I don't want everybody to go juggling their cards for crystals thinking you have to have the perfect set, right? White Fox is fantastic. White Fox wants to go right here. That's where White Fox wants to go. I don't know if it's best to just bite the bullet and unequip this now. It shares a proc with White Fox. So like there isn't even a reason to keep this for the proc necessarily if you have White Fox. So here's what I do. First of all, I think maybe you use the recraft. Yeah, this looks like a recraft ticket maybe, which is totally fine. But you've already got 4 blue stars here, which is crazy. Unfortunately, not a keeper, not a keeper, not a keeper, not a keeper. Which is why, if this was the recraft ticket, you generally want to wait for that weird tech opportunity where you got the 3 blue stars on the bottom of the card. But anyways, Luna Snow's great. 7 quality with the proc is insane. I have no idea how you ended up with this, but very nice. Oh, just random. Beautiful. Beautiful. Then yeah, so finish crafting here. Finish this card up. Go ahead and just do the 5th and 6th star here before you do any more stars here. Go ahead and make a choice about Baby Spidey. Map out a card set for yourself and ask yourself realistically, is this going to be something you want to craft and keep? If you do want to craft this and keep it, craft it. All right? If you decide you don't have to unequip it right now, but just don't craft it anymore. You're going to make it more expensive to remove, right? You have zombies as well? So yeah, dude, I don't know. You're excuse me. Don't craft any stars on this. I think you should just go ahead and spend the crystals and get this off your set. If you have the crystals. If you don't have the crystals right now, leave it alone. It's fine. Get it Black Friday or next unequipped discount, whenever that is. If you replace this, don't craft it anymore. Make sure you craft this up the rest of the way. You kind of want to craft 1 card at a time. Then, after you craft this, craft White Fox. Go ahead and just craft all this. Actually, screw that. Scratch that. Craft Marvel Zombies. After Luna, go ahead and craft all 6 stars on your Marvel Zombies card. See what you get. Hopefully you land at least 3% Pierce. If you land 3% Pierce, that sucker is good to just go on your set. Whether you're unequipping this, and tossing it right here, unequipping this, tossing it here, doesn't matter. Or if it has Pierce, it can easily go in one of these slots. You'd rather replace this because it has no Pierce, anything like that. And then start working White Fox and Marvel Zombies onto your set. Those are great cards. They're keepers. If you're going hybrid, those are probably both going to end up on your set, honestly. If you take White Fox, you can skip Guardians, I think, and just go with all 3 of the procs. You go Ghost Rider, White Fox, Luna Snow, Marvel Zombies, New Avengers number 9. And that's like the hybrid set. So that ought to get you there. I'm going to quit yapping about your cards because that was a lot, and hopefully that helps. All right, taking a look at your builds here. Got that 7-second cooldown. Ba-boom. Power of Angry Hulk looking good. Yep. Sure. Whatever this is probably fine. HP is always good for Hulk. So if you can find something with HP or something like that, it's always a big boost. And then make sure with the Uru, you're getting 2 6-star HP Uru equipped to your boy, no matter what you're doing with it. Nice 200 energy. Beautiful. She wants a mini rage, preferably, over the single skill proc, from my experience. Very hard to make her work with a single skill, but if you can do it, you can do it. And then a rage for Loki is always good if you can find one. And then make sure you get the, double energy attack Uru when you find them. I'm sure you're short on Uru. No problem. And try and get the 7-second cooldown there for Thor when you can. Nice. Yeah. Okay. And do you have Agent Venom? Is a good question. Excuse me. Oh. Might have to sort these. Oh boy. Or you could just tell me, I guess. No Agent Venom. Okay. Gotcha. Hades is way more relevant than Moonstone currently. It's up to you. I'm hoping Moonstone gets a non-seasonal upgrade. Let's go. I don't know though, man. I don't know. We'll see. It might be a pipe dream. So we got the full tier 4 climb there. With no Agent Venom, I can clearly tell you that if you can get another conquest, I think Sentry is a better investment first as far as taking one of these guys to tier 4. Whatever you do... Oh, thanks for the invite, Judy. Plan for Mephisto, of course, whether it's just the uniform, build whenever, just make sure you have a plan for your Mephisto. Should I unequip Thor's Rage and give it to Loki? No. If you're spending on the game, yes. If you're free to play, which I think you are, absolutely not. Do not do that. Would it be better if this rage were currently on Loki? Yes, technically. But no, as a free-to-play, I absolutely would not spend the crystals. Thor's a great character. You're going to utilize this rage on him. But, yeah, I think you just need to find another one for Loki, unfortunately. That's what you got to do. Make sure you keep up on Mephisto. Watch out for Moon Knight. Watch out for Luna. Again, you're going to have to make a choice here. If you can find another conquest, I think Sentry's the way to go. I think with a Mighty Greed, you know, in the artifact, Null might feel... You want Sentry for pushing. Null is really difficult to push in timeline battle with and stuff, in my experience. And without Agent Venom, you're going to be cooked. So, yeah, perfect. Love it. Already going with Sentry. Looks good. And then you'll have a bunch of native tier 1, tier 4s, and you'll just have to do the same thing where you make a priority. You want Ghost Rider, you want Luna, you're probably going to want Moon Knight. I think you still need Speed. No, you have Speed Villain, so you're good there. And there are a couple native tier 2s that you need. You need Scarlet Witch with the zombie uni, and you're going to want to take Wolverine to tier 4 at some point as well. Looking for Valkyrie. I'm sure she's in some state of transit. Perfect. There's Scarlet Witch hanging out. Just waiting for a build. And then, yeah, the last of the supports. Yeah, Ronin. I don't know if you want to get the uniform. If you're limited on crystals, don't worry about it. I would go Sentry first because Mephisto's... Well, I say Sentry first. But my school of thought on the native tier 3s right now is basically Sentry first, Mephisto second. Basically no exceptions. There's no... You're really going to have trouble making an argument that it's worth tier 4ing Null or Kang before Mephisto. Mephisto can be a body in PvP, so he even has value there, and his PvE performance is insane. So, yeah. And especially as a free-to-play, yeah, like Arif just said, having Sentry for timeline battle pushing and stuff for crystals is really important. So, that's how I would do. Right, man. I hope that helps. I'm going to move on to the next one here. How are we doing on time? Pretty good. My voice is starting to grate a little bit, so... Let's just keep rolling, and I think we can make it through this set of names. That may be it for today. And then tomorrow, and honestly, if you guys don't know, if you haven't attended a Super stream before, let alone a Super Duper stream, have a good night, Elliot. I hope that helps you out, my friend. Thanks so much for hanging out and waiting and being patient. I appreciate you, man. If you haven't been to a Super stream before, we do a lot of account help on those as well. So there's going to be another big round of account help like this Friday, if you can make it. Keep in mind, though, with Super streams, sometimes it can be a while before we get to the account help because it takes a bit to get through all the gambling and all the other stuff that we're going to do. Just a heads up. So what do we add the badge here? 143. So swords are looking okay. You're either getting some pretty stinky RNG or just kind of like maybe skipping some weeks and not really focusing, but probably just RNG, knowing swords. Just keep hacking at them. What else you gonna do? Man, it's really tough with all these cards. It's hard to tell everyone to basically listen, everybody who's starting to play this game. Premium cards are fun. Don't equip them. Don't equip Baby Spidey. Don't equip Scarlet Witch. Don't equip Gwenpool. Don't equip either Black Panther card. Don't equip either Loki card. Don't equip Gwenpool. Did I say Gwenpool? I don't know. Scarlet Witch. Don't, you know what I mean? It just goes on and on and on. And it gets to a point where it's like, are you allowed to equip anything? But really what it is that we're always just talking about like the best of the best, right? This isn't a bad card. It's really not. But I had this one equipped, and it, to this day, I think it's gone, right? Yeah, is the only one of two things on this account I believe that we've unequipped. I think we've unequipped one CTP and this P card. So there you go. For whatever that's worth, if you're new to the game, it takes patience. It's like an exercise in patience and, you know, not in delaying gratification. But yeah, if you can avoid those, it's better. But anyways, you can keep this on your set if you like. It's just that thing where it's going to get in the way of a good hybrid set. If we look at your cards, let's say you get Marvel Zombies here. Nice. You got Luna. Nice. You got Ghost Rider. Nice. Get that other HP proc, so you got New Avengers number 9. Nice. Now you're missing White Fox or Guardians. And White Fox and Guardians are both better than this card. That's all it comes down to, right? So, ta-da. But, yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. AC's tough, man. AC, I'm still stumbling through AC, bro. I don't know. It takes time. AC is a game mode that you just kind of do what you can. And as you build up your account, it'll get smoother and smoother. It's a cruel mistress. Energy defense, nah. Fizz defense, probably not, unfortunately. Crit rate, yes. Bing bong. What else we got here? Crowd control time down is fine as long as you can get the dodge elsewhere, obviously. Gotta get that dodge. Fizz defense is less desirable than ignore defense, which you will need. And crowd control time down. All basic defense is nice, but it's red. Attack speed and all basic attack blue are very nice. So with this card, it's looking like you can get away with locking 3 stats for Pierce. Probably with attack speed, all attack, and crowd control time down. Looking good. And then here, if you keep the card, Fizz attack is okay, but all attack is twice as good. Mind resist blue is bad, and mind resist blue is bad. So there you go. That's the cards, man. What else we got? Working on that Avenger card. I don't know much about, that's the one with all the attack, right? Where you can roll like triple attack, but the main stat attack is 5%, not 10 or something like that. I think that card's okay, but it's not one of the best, man. And if you're going to equip it, like replace this. I feel like if you take that Avenger, are we talking about the Avengers card? Are you talking about New Avengers number 9? I think you're talking about New Avengers number 9. Sorry, I got on the art book card tangent thinking about those. You're talking about New Avengers number 9, right? New Avengers in the bags is great. New Avengers could go. Yeah, New Avengers could go any old where you want it. Hopefully you get Pierce on it. And then, yeah, I would just slot it in one of these for now. Because like I said, this isn't a bad card. So whatever decision you make there, you can do it a little further down the road, right? Hopefully you find another conquest for your Wolverine. Let's check. So a bit suspect. Yeah, you really want to build this guy up. Really bad. More than Kang, more than Null, more than these other guys. Maybe not more than your Mephisto right now. But Sentry's just huge, bro. So the reason I'm saying it like that is if you get another conquest, probably save it for Sentry. I think you want to try and get a mighty Sentry on your conquest. I think you want to try and get a mighty conquest on your Sentry as soon as possible and build this guy up for crystals so you can start farming crystals. Wolverine is great. He just doesn't do that job. And then Mephisto for a tier 4, of course. You got a competition. Hopefully you can get a mighty. Same thing with the cooldown. Make sure you roll this to 55 so you get the 7-second cooldown. But yeah, probably prioritize your Sentry. Nice. You got the cooldown there. Nice obelisk for Hulk. That's pretty. 0.9 per 1 looks good. Nice, nice. And Judgment 200. Very nice. Yeah. Okay, you got it all set up. Looking good. So for you, yeah, man. Kind of broke. Okay, no problem. That means you just got to take it one step at a time, my friend. Have you... I assume you used the discount on Wolverine. Is that correct? Always remember the mighty null on your greed. Always. Yeah, and you got your supports. So check those real quick. Got a Mbaku Valkyrie. I forget Ghost Panther for some people, but always, guys, it's I need to make a mini guide about like a micro guide about Dimension BIOS. Dimension premium bios from Dimension Mission. People really should have a strategy for re-rolling those and making sure that you're constantly looking for your Valkyrie, Nick Fury, Ghost Panther, Dazzler. I always forget Ghost Panther. Fantastic support that you need for Mephisto. But anyways, that's just a matter of whether or not you can get them. So if you're kind of broke, okay, here's what I say. Here's what says I, if you're broke. Tier 4 these two. They're going to be insane. Let's be real. You also need to watch for Zombie Wanda. You have her down here. Yeah, okay. Just make sure you at least grabbed her. And if you have crystals, it's a great uniform. But you need to pick up, like, Luna is probably a better bet for now. It's going to take you a while to build up Scarlet Witch. But tier 4, these two. And then tier 4, this guy. You can focus your, like, get her to 80. And then focus your tier 4 materials into these guys. If you want to do the native tier 1 first, that's fine. Do Luna. Then do Mephisto. But while you're tier 4ing these guys, be bringing Sentry up to level 80. Line him up for that upgrade. You really just want to lock in Sentry, Mephisto, and Luna really quick. Those are going to be the biggest ones. And then after that, start looking at, you know, other value for Alliance Battle. You still have a lot of Alliance Battle coverage to get, whether it's Speed Villain. You know, I don't know. Oof. Tier 4ing Gwenpool's rough, but something to keep in mind. Maybe everything but Speed Villain first. Maybe you go with Scarlet Witch with the zombie uniform to cover a bunch of days. You get your Luna, maybe your Moon Knight for Speed Hero. You get the idea. But just prioritize these guys first, and then make sure you get Sentry and get him a Mighty Conquest to push for crystals. You don't even have to push. Like, for free-to-play players, a Sentry with a Mighty Conquest is going to get you more crystals on autoplay, right? Than, obviously, auto-playing with, like, Wolverine and Ghost Rider or whatever. So that's the idea. Anyhow, and that should keep you busy for a long time. And yeah, you've got most of your supports built up, which is really good. I don't see Coulson. Maybe I'm just blind. There he is. Yeah, you got Coulson. So you got it all figured out, man. You got it good. You got Jeffy built up. Delay on Jeffy. If you're broke, you don't need to build Jeffy up anymore. Like, not a single level higher. Stop. Don't use biometrics or anything on Jeffy. You don't need to do that. You can, but maybe wait until you're not, like, broke. You know what I'm saying? And, all right, man. I hope that helps you, brother. Do you have any other major questions? I'm getting sleepy, so you'll have to let me know if I miss any. Have around 3K and 2 tickets. Oh, nice. So you got a couple more uniforms to pick up. Yeah, dude, watch out for that. Zombies uniform is going to be good. I think most of your crystals are going to end up spoken for, dude. I think between, like, Luna, Moon Knight, the Zombies uniform for Wanda, you could easily use those up. And then, you know, maybe hang on to a couple crystals if you can. I don't know what your spending event is looking like, but unless you're pushing for a specific crystal reward, that's the only real bonus for spending right now, plus the 50% discount. So keep in mind, guys, this is for everybody too. What's up, Haranshu? The 50% uni discount runs for weeks from now, like 3 more weeks. So time to save more crystals, time to see the next update and see who we're getting. So no need to be in a rush is all I'm saying. Nice, yeah, okay, so you are in a rush, but you're only in a rush to spend 1K more crystals. So just make sure you do that. Whether it's Luna, yeah, or whoever, you'll be good, man. And congrats on the free uniform. So that'll give you 3 tickets. Yeah, so maybe when you get to some supports you need, use the tickets. Who else would be good for a ticket? I think you can get Wanda's uni with a ticket, bro, because it's normal cost, isn't it? Am I tripping? Is that real? You guys correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it's normal cost, like Doctor Strange's. So I actually think you can get Zombie Wanda with a ticket. I could be wrong, but I think so. And I don't know what else. Maybe Kid Omega would be a good one to pick up. Yeah, since you don't have Gambit, that might be one to look at for the mutant days. Stuff like that. Yeah, so that's a good one to watch out for if you can use the ticket for Wanda's uniform. That'd be a good one. All right, man. Free to play Fury. I got lost. Ah, wrong menu. Let's go. All right, man. 168 on Zabaj. You can't build her, but I'm always thinking like a free-to-play, right? And as a free-to-play, after this discount ends on uniforms, for me, it's 6 months with maybe 1 or 2 uniforms. So that's always what I'm thinking. So even though you can't build Wanda right now, I'll bet you can build her next month. And if it's not next month, I'll bet it's a month and a half from now. You know what I'm saying? You get the idea. Probably not going to be 6 months till you want to build your Scarlet Witch, right? Probably not today, Hiranshu. I think I'm going to do this one, and then I think we're probably going to jet, because we're going to be around 3 hours of streaming with about 2 hours of account help, and I'm starting to burn here, so let's see how we're doing, man. Swords look pretty good. Yeah, you're in that spot where you're just like, keep pushing. 168, so you're probably on your like 3rd or 4th big push on swords. Hopefully you can get a 6 gem or some more 5 gems soon. Cooldown is looking good, 13% there. Some work to do here. Let's break this one down. This guy's kind of a stinker right out the gate. Yeah, this is a tough card. But I always wonder about this, man. I really do. Is there a reality where you have a triple HP proc? I mean, yes. One's when attacking, one's when when hit, and this one's when you dodge. But no one does that, so it's probably not very good. Yep. Or it doesn't work. It's either it doesn't work or it's not worth sacrificing the rest of the stats to do it. Yeah, I think maybe it doesn't stack INL. I think we talked about this a long time ago. Yeah, you got it, man. Yeah, this is going to be the one you want to replace. And then Baby Spidey, it's the same story. You might want to replace it. You might not. It's a great PvE card. If you're going for like a hybrid set, you are going to run into that same classic thing where if you put New Avengers number 9 here, where does Marvel Zombies go? Well, it either goes here or it goes here. And I personally would keep Guardians over Baby Spidey, which is why Baby Spidey always ends up being the bridesmaid and never the bride. Oh no. But like I said, you can totally just keep it, go with 1 HP proc, excuse me, down here. Totally up to you. Recovery rate, not so much. Energy attack's fine. All attack is twice as good. There you go. Attack speed, nice. Crit damage, very nice. No. Yes. So some good stats to lock here. This is a nice start on this card, for sure. And then, did we get the proc? Yes, sir. We got the proc and some dodge. Nice, and some crowd control time. Dodge blue is great. Crit damage is great. Crit rate is great. So this is already looking good, too. You can lock 3 here. Roll the rest. This is looking rough. You just finished crafting it up. What can I say, man? Hope for some blue stars. Yeah, you know what? I believe you, bro, about your luck. I believe you. And then, yeah, you could probably just hang on to the 5% Pierce for now for a while. Probably really good. And you're getting this HP proc, actually, because there aren't the other ones to compete with it, even if they did. So unless this proc just doesn't work, you're actually benefiting from it right now. So that's it, man. That's the sitch on the cards. There you go. That's the breakdown. Get the greed here. Be better if you could get Speed Universal up top, but it's not the end of the world, and this is a really good roll, so I'm not sure I would mess with it. Looking good on the OBs. Yup, and Power of Angry Hulk looks good. Want to get that second conquest for your Wolverine for sure when you can. And also maybe some OBs, maybe not. We'll see. Depends on who else you build, right? Nice to see. Really good. How are we looking here? Nice 7-second cooldown. Beautiful. Nice. Good. Yeah, sure. 180's okay. 200's better. Fine. Obelisk. 9 for 1. And Judgment 200. Beautiful. Looking good. Nice. Mighty Comp. Beautiful. That's going to be a big priority. So that's probably your next tier 4. Have you used the discount yet? Yeah, and that'll make a difference. If you were enjoying your Sentry already, Swapping that is only going to make it feel stronger against like nulls and kangs. Yeah. Yeah, you need like dodge characters. Like, yeah, good point, right? Because the chance is low to begin with, and then the dodge chance is theoretically low with ignore dodge and everything. So, yeah. And then Venom, if you get his new uniform especially, is great. Plus you got the rage on him. Warstar works if you're free to play. Genuinely. I mean, it'll be an upgrade, about 1,000,000 points if you get the new uni, maybe a little more. But that's up to you, whether you value the crystals more or the slightly higher score. Higher score. Let's not call 1.5 million points slightly higher. That's not slightly higher. That is higher. This looks really good. Yeah, get him to tier 4 as soon as possible. Outside of that, it's almost getting to the point where it's easier. I don't even look through your roster. Just look at what you have. You're going to want Scarlet Witch with the zombie uniform. Luna Snow's going to do a bunch of work for you. Alien Days Ares you may look at eventually. I'm not sure. You do have Hulk, so I don't know if Ares is going to fit in even for a tier 4, just because you're going to have so many other good characters. Luna Snow, Moon Knight, potentially, if he's good. We're still waiting to see. We're all assuming Loon Knight. We're all... Oh, geez. We're all assuming Luna Moon's going to be good, and Frosty Knight, well, we got to wait and see. Let's see here. Who else for tier 4s? Who are we missing? Obviously, the PvP bads. We know you need Kang, Null eventually, all that. Mephisto for sure fits in here. Mutants. We're missing that like blast male mutant. So Kid Omega would be the other one to watch for. I think that's a lot of it. I might be missing a couple Alliance battle days or something like that. Moon of Snow. Yeah, right. Exactly. Lunar Night and Moon of Snow. You got it. You found it. I'm too tired. I couldn't find it. Moon Knight comes out tomorrow. Sir. Yeah, it very much depends on your build too, Liam. Like when we built, like I think it's worth it because Ares just covers so many days, right? You probably don't have Villain Loki, and even if you did, that's a tough ask to play. You don't have Hades, right? So, you know, Ares covers more bases. You don't have Gladiator, so then Ares starts to look really good. Back when we had Hulk with a mighty competition and like just like a build, dude was stomping it in Alliance battle. It was looking good, man. But do I want a mighty comp and stuff on my Hulk? No. So yeah, there you go. Plus a mighty comp on Hulk neuters him for PvP. It's really bad CTP for PvP. Anyways, now we're just talking about weird general information. Yeah. Just watch for those AB bangers. That's what I would do. Maybe it's Bullseye if you get his uniform. Stay away from this at this point. As much as I love this uniform, not worth it. I don't think so today. My voice is dying. I'm Amonros, but I see you and I appreciate you waiting. I'm going to try and do more throughout the week, and we have a busy, long week with a super stream at the end. So I don't want to like kill my voice on Monday. And then be screwed for the rest of the week. Any other questions for you? Slapping energy on Bullseye. I don't know how that works or if that works. I know a rage is going to be better for Alliance battle in almost all cases, just because if no other reason, those rages give you the ignore boss damage decrease, which I think makes a big difference in ABL especially, but also makes a difference in AB. Just something to keep in mind. If you want to utilize an energy, man, and this is something I'm going to try and learn more about over the coming week, there are PvP builds where you can use CTPs of energy, and it sounds like a couple more of those might be surfacing, which is great, because there's a good place to use a CTP of energy. I like to know about it. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, as long as it fits within the proc, that's what matters. For Alliance battle, as long as you can fit everything within the proc and you can, yeah, make it work, then there you go. That works. What's up, Ark? What about that guy? Should I stop crafting Spider-Man and replace it eventually? That's totally up to you. It's the problem I was talking about. If you replace this with an HP proc like Marvel Zombies, you are just stuck without the ability to equip Ghost Rider or the other HP proc. If you want Ghost Rider and both of these procs, you need, and you get what I'm saying? Like, it just takes up a slot. So it's up to you, man. Oh yeah, I ain't even going there, man. It's been crazy, dude. There's a couple things that I've just been like, dude, I ain't even touching that. I touched it. Oops, it was a mistake. I ain't going back. No. That's not my kind of thing, man. I ain't into that. No, sir. Nope. No, sir, Ark. We do not, man. I hate to say it. Hey, thanks so much for the sub, Gamer Rushi. I appreciate it. Yeah, no zombies for us yet, man. We are still waiting. I'm hoping we got like 2 more P cards, I think, before the super stream, 1 or 2. We're hoping for zombies. We'll see. If we don't get zombies, we're going to start with Ghost Rider. We'll see if we can clinch these last 2 stats that we need here. And then we are going to... Yeah, I'm so glad, Desmond, if you're still here, you said to not lock this movement speed blue. It's such an arduous learning journey, and it's so hard to understand why it's so important to be patient with cards. Taking movement speed on this set over HP would be dumb for me, man, and I almost did it. And then I would have been locked into 5% Pierce, and I would have been stuck with movement speed over HP. And this hybrid set is going to be carrying me for a long time. It'll be a long time till I get the second set unlocked and start dividing this into an actual PvP set. Bro, I need HP on every card. I can't be settling for not getting HP. That ain't how this is going down. So... just there you go. So we're starting with Ghost Rider. After that, we'll move to probably Luna second. But Luna is also another 4-stat lock card. We're going to lock, 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 and lock. So this one's expensive as well. And then we're going to work on this one as well. And this one, we are going to re-roll the crit rate. So we're actually going to lock, lock, lock. And then we're going to roll all of these, which is devastating because there's nothing like rolling off of all basic defense, crit rate, and all basic attack. Help me. Yo, what up, India? Shout out to India. I know a bunch of you from India. I love my India peoples. I love all you guys. Genuinely, I love people. Being mean sucks, dude. That's just an opinion of mine. I don't know. Other people definitely don't share that opinion. Anyways, so that's my plan, dudes. And this, we got lucky with that tech, with the recraft ticket. So someday we have to come back through and we got to redo these stats, but this isn't something where we locked bad stats. This was that shortcut to 5% Pierce when we had this and then doo-doo up top. And so we just used the recraft ticket to guarantee Pierce. Ooh, and that's my plan. So hopefully we get Marvel Zombies, man. Oh, easily, bro. That's if we're lucky, dude. That's if we're lucky. I think we're going to end up with freaking red mind resist, INL. That's what I'm bracing myself for. I'm expecting red mind resist. Super stream is this Friday, May 1st. It's this Friday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, right? May 1st. So may vary. I think all of us pretty much are in the same day when I start the stream. But by the end of the stream, it'll be May 2nd for some of you, for sure. All right, guys, keep up on your quest. Ba-boom, let's grab these. I think I am actually going to be able to open that Mythic Rift finally today, so I'm going to hold off on that. Make sure you're registering your tickets, guys, especially as we get towards the very end of this. Don't, miss those last few tickets, because once this registration flips over, as far as I know, once we start getting the crystals out of this event, you will no longer be able to register tickets at all. So it's not like, oops, I messed up. Let me register these real quick. That's going to be it. No crystals from those tickets. So keep your mind on that, guys, moving forward. And that's really all I know, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream today. Got through some account help. Of course, we always wish we could do more. Cannot. I'll try to do more throughout the week for you guys. And yeah, that's all I know, man. If you enjoyed the stream today, had a good time, maybe you picked up some tips, go ahead, hit that like button, helps us out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series, well, you're in luck. We do it every day at 8:30 a.m. Oh, your mouth stinks. A.m. Pacific time, except for Saturdays. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for alerts about those. I'm Old and Gray. This is free to play. This dog's adorable. I hope you guys have a spectacular day. We'll catch you all tomorrow, man. Oh, gosh. Take care, guys.